before we get back to there, I just want to roll it back to the night just before you come downstairs.
Okay.
Lorben, your nightly meditations. What is Lorben meditating on? You have the advantage of, rather than it being a kind of passive sleep and your brain going haywire and putting stories on in your mind, you have, I guess, to some extent, the ability to direct these things. What's kind of Lorben meditating on while he rests?
I think Lorben maybe is a little form of escapism, of trying to kind of put off in his mind what the hell is he going to say to Syltorin when he actually sees him. Is probably trying to focus more solely on Ingon and
that's
Vignex.
escapism to Lorben, huh?
Yeah.
and God, what a
like
fun...
the giant horrific monster that he presumably may have to find is probably a little bit less scary to him in reality. But I think he's probably in some way trying to direct his kind of thoughts to kind of like, okay, so what is my patron's intention? Because he knows that he should seek out Ingon the Inquisitor, but he still doesn't really know why. He doesn't really know whether is he going to pick up what Ingon was doing? Is he there to find the results of it, find what he actually found? Like, there's all these different layers to it where he's clueless, but also knows he's in a position of, if you ask a question, you clearly can't do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to know what you're supposed to do next, kind of thing. So I think that's probably where he's at.
And what does Lorben think? Because, like, you've been seeking you were told quite a while ago now about this need to seek out Ingon the Inquisitor, and your searches ever since you arrived in Valarian. What you have now established is that Ingon is someone who died a long time ago, had this reputation at the time that doesn't really seem to be, isn't someone who is really famous or anything like that, but certainly had a reputation in his own time. Now, what's Lorben's kind of next thought process regarding Ingon? Because you seem to sort of run into dead ends, you know, and every time you uncover a bit of information, you learn something, but it doesn't necessarily kind of give you a clue of what the fuck you're supposed to even be doing about it.
Yeah, there's no lead. I think he's probably just feeling really frustrated at this, because I think generally when he's been, for the most part, when he's been given tasks of some form via Rodney, it's always been pretty straightforward. It's always been a kind of go do this thing for this person, to this person, or about this person. It's generally been quite a simple, okay, well, there's one way to solve this kind of problem. Whereas this is so much more open-ended that he's just kind of frustrated by the lack of direction and the lack of like a clear course of action that he's been given. But he knows that he should, I guess, what would be the word? I guess he's feeling there's probably a little layer of like shame about it, I suppose, that he can't really relate or like express to anyone else, but he's just kind of like, well, I fucked this up. Like just kind of a low level kind of building up insecurity kind of thing.
In your meditation, you find yourself almost walking through the city of Valarian. The city is empty. There's not a soul to be seen. It's just you. All the buildings are there, everything else, but not another soul to be seen. And you find yourself almost like as if you're sleepwalking, 6 inches off the ground, and you find yourself pacing through the city streets, past Allprayer's house. You wander through the academies of Elegnos, and as you walk through the academies, books seem to fly out of buildings left and right around you, and they're encyclopedias on the life and times of Ingon the Inquisitor. Massive tomes that detail everything he ever did in his life. As you open the page, you try to reach out for a book and grab one. As you open the pages, you cannot read the words. You walk through the King's Glade. And you... again, it's completely deserted. All you can hear is the... you actually hover above the ground, the sacred ground. You don't walk. You don't go through over the walkways. You're so close to being able to touch the sacred plants that grow in the King's Glade, but whenever you reach out, they're just out of reach. You arrive back at the Temple of the Wind, a place where you know Ingon's grave is, that you found while on the job for Councillor Hevel. You walk into the Temple of the Wind, and all around you is just still silence. But through the window on the back wall, a faint light glimmers from outside. You follow the path around. As you go to the back where all the headstones are and the tombs, the faint light has disappeared. But you hear a whisper.
It's not coming through.
Vignax, but whisper.
Okay. Okay. I can see the words. I can't hear them.
I need the closed captions, please.
Goddamn Discord. Taking away my mystery.
Noise gates.
You hear the word Vignax being whispered, and the word is being whispered, and you can tell that this is audibly coming from the grave of Ingon the Inquisitor.
Is it a voice that any familiarity to me, or is it
none at all?
Okay.
The ground around the grave begins to tremble slightly. And the whisper gets louder. And the grave itself becomes like a sinkhole and just begins to pour into itself. The headstone collapses into the hole where the grave once was. And you just hear, clear as day in your head, Vignax, as you wake up.
Oh. Fucking meditation.
Pretty cool, huh?
This wasn't restful at all.
The morning arrives. Before we come back to where we left things at the last session, are you? Is this something you're keeping to yourself, Lorben? Do you want to talk it through with your pals, or what's the situation?
I think of the opportunity, like if there's a quiet moment, as we're, maybe having our breakfast or something, just kind of, I need to dig up a grave. Just kind of open it with that.
Not again, Lorben.
Bit of bacon.
You said that, Ingrid's got like a piece of bacon in her mouth, like, huh?
I need to dig up a grave. It's an old one.
I need you to elaborate.
So, Ingon the Inquisitor.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yes. So I know where his grave is. and I had, I suppose the closest parallel would be a nightmare, but some kind of vision last night. I think I need to dig up his grave.
Cool.
Are you prone to having nightmares when you meditate? Is this normal?
That's a good question.
I think I would know. I think this is probably quite an uncommon thing for elves generally, I would assume. Don't know if Martin can clarify whether this is feels like an unusual thing to get a nightmare while
meditating. I think things like an unusual thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You're the elf, you have to tell us. Sorry.
Half.
Half elf.
Yeah, true.
Ask anyone around here.
Yeah, they know.
Well, I reckon we can help you. What? I imagine it's something we need to do at nighttime.
Yeah, probably. I think that would probably be best. Maybe if we find time this evening. I don't think that clashes with when my meeting with Syltorin was.
No, they had
back.
asked
No,
me.
I actually
They
don't
asked
know
to
where
meet
that
you at noon.
Today.
Mm.
Oh yeah, no, that would be a lovely evening activity after that then. Yeah, let's. I think possibly this evening would be best.
All right. Well,
Cool.
I wish you well with that meeting. Seems like it's been a long time coming.
Now, Jeb,
How
on
you
your way
feeling
to
about
the sorry, carry on.
Oh, just kind of asking Lorben how he feels about it.
Bad. I mean, I've not seen him in 24 years, and now he's turned up. He's looking pretty rough, and he doesn't seem particularly happy to have seen me. So I don't think it's been going great so far.
Well,
Don't really
be
have
all right,
any idea
partner.
what I'm going to say to him, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right. I just keep a level head and keep them in mind, and it'll all go just fine.
Yeah. How's the drugs?
Oh. Well,
I think Ingrid gets up, as you say that, she just like spits out whatever she's eating.
Yeah, I think that I would have, like, after saying what I had to say, I'd kind of fork a potato or something, and just be like, just kind of catch myself, be like, I must confess, there is a lot more to them than I thought. I don't know if it's necessarily going to have the application, as so to speak, in my typical alchemical pursuits, but it's an interesting thing. I ain't never quite experienced anything like it.
Kicks like a
May have
mule.
to do some more research.
Feels early in the morning for this kind of conversation, doesn't it?
Yeah. Martin, does Jeb have the letter now?
Well, I was going to say, to slightly retcon the way this happens, I think what you see then is Doro Digby, the innkeeper at the Last Flagon.
Okay.
They come walking around carrying a stack of letters and kind of rifling through them, like you would do on your way back from the mailbox, as you kind of, got a little big stack of bills, and this seems to be a kind of normal thing that people who are staying at the Last Flagon, if they have post addressed to them, as he walks through the room, he kind of like tosses a couple of letters down on other tables where there are other people drinking, and then kind of pauses for a second and looks, and then throws a letter down in front of you, Jeb. You can see that I mentioned this last time, that it was actually addressed to the pennant, and you can see that this has been crossed out, and in what I think you would recognise, you'd have had the opportunity to have seen it in Barnard Barnyard's handwriting, now residing at the Last Flagon.
Yeah.
So
Redirect.
that seems to have been sent up here from the pennant. But yes, you have you have a letter dropped in front of you bearing the wax seal of Senator Julius Pangborn.
Okay, so I think that the letter hitting landing basically in front of me would have been kind of like and like looking at it and then realizing like, oh, this wasn't a mistake, and then seeing the name and going, oh, it's a and then addressing Ingrid and Lorben, I'd be like, well, it's a letter from it's from the senator of Oakenford.
Oh.
And I'll take like a butter knife and like slice the seal and open it, and just kind of carefully set the envelope aside, peel it open, and I've conveniently received a DM. I'm gonna block this person. I don't know why they're sending a message.
Probably spam.
Well, dear sir, I regret that we did not get more time to speak in the aftermath of the devastating incident in Oakenford. Thank you for your assistance. I'm going to I start to read it out loud and then I realize that maybe I shouldn't read it all out loud.
Kind of mumbling it.
So I'm going to skim it as I go here. Send a word to Midian. Aid provided has been invaluable. You always carry my personal gratitude. Pretty nice. Sounds like we were able to help.
Didn't look great as we left, but sure.
That's true. They think that we were agitators.
Oh boy.
Oh,
They said we tried to spark an uprising and overthrow Miss Bounders.
not do that, I suppose.
Several of our residents, including your friend Greg Gannon, was killed. Attack on authority of Miss Bounders in the midst of carrying out her sworn duties. As good as an attack on the authority of my senatorship itself. He does not understand. God dang it. As such, it brings me no joy to inform you that your friends are now fugitives.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They know that we fled to the Valerian, and he encourages us to stay there. He says Northern Patrol has been given our descriptions if we're spotted or if we return willingly to Oakenford or its surrounding areas. We'll be arrested and placed on trial.
Well, at least
My
it's
God,
not.
anarchist. The nerve of this slimy. Thought we were friends.
Well, he
They're not gonna
warned
kill
us. I think
Yeah, he did.
he advised us not to go back, I think.
Yeah.
Could have just as
Too
easily
young.
not said anything.
Yeah, that's, you know what? That is a good point. The two young dwarves and the elven blacksmith that aided your escape. He calls him anarchist as well.
I know.
They now languish in a temporary jail, waiting transfer to Ravenport in a few weeks, after which they will be placed on a prison ship, sent to Kalinor for hard labor.
Well, that's on my list. Gotta break them out.
Yeah, we can't let that happen. You know, Lorben, you make a good point. He didn't have to send this. He could have just come get us, but so I see
didn't
this
have
as
to call
maybe
at
a
all.
warning and a heads up, so it looks official in the eyes of those that needs to see it that way. But we can't let them. We can't let this happen.
No.
Is there any chance that this is him going with the pretense that he's, going through the motions, but maybe in between the lines, a little bit of a things have gotten worse, we need more help?
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of both, to tell you the truth. Because, I think he's letting us know kind of what's coming so we can be prepared.
And Jeb,
maybe we can get to Ravenport.
Sorry about your friend.
Well,
Yeah.
We didn't see that he died as we left, did we?
No, it.
Well, you saw him get shot through the heart with a crossbow, but yeah.
I thought that was his
Yeah,
son
yeah.
that got shot through the
No,
heart.
it
no,
was
it
the
was
I'm
other
Greg.
way around.
misremembering.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm misremembering.
they had him.
Yeah, so I mean, you hadn't had a
remember
confirmation
now.
of death. This is the first time that someone's actually said this guy died. But it was, you know, it was the odds were against him, to be honest. If anybody
Yeah.
wants to give me, if anyone wants to give me either an insight or just a flat intelligence check,
I'll give you a
yeah.
flat intelligence for what little it's worth.
Straight
Does an 8 do it?
My aunt's +3.
nope,
How about a 3?
nope.
But if we
Let's
all
see
put
here.
our heads together and average the roll, oh hell yeah!
Oh, a nat 20 though.
Nat 20.
How about that?
I don't think this will be.
Bing, bang,
This isn't
Show you
exactly
one good
new.
roll for the month.
A new revelation for you because you've just been discussing the possibility of it. I think that you do realize that he's given a lot more information than he was required to here, and I think that basically Jeb probably feels right on the money that not exactly necessarily that he's written a letter under duress, but that he's trying to keep the official side happy, but has actually volunteered a surprising amount of information there. You not only know your legal status there, which if they were trying to capture you, why would he tell you that? You also are now aware that they have 3 captives that you know, and that it will be a few weeks, and where they're then going. So I think on a nat 20, you get a strong feeling that there is more there is a layer of subtext here.
On that note, are we able to see the world map? Just because I'm not quite familiar with where
Certainly.
a couple of those locations you mentioned are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where did they say they were sending them after, like...
Where
They're in
Ravenport to
jail right now?
Kalinor.
Kalinor only appears on the continental map, which I will find for you.
He's going to get a planetary map at some point. It's going to be a problem.
Here is here's the continental map, and Kalinor is a volcanic island.
Oh shit.
That is based several leagues away from the east coast of Pleiadian. So it is, and it is a place, no role required, with a reputation for being extremely unforgiving and dangerous, and it's known for having a massive forced labor camp there. As well as a bunch of fucking volcanoes and some other very not nice places. To give you the world map, briefly, as requested. Where is the
Mirabella's not going to do well on a volcano island.
So Ravenport is on the east coast. It is the kind of a big harbour town on the east coast of Pleiadian. That is east of Oakenford Crossroads. So yeah, that's where the plan. It sounds like you've got a bit of time, but ultimately the plan is that Xavier Tinflint and of course Ingrid, your 2 apprentices, are due to be transported to Ravenport in a few weeks. It said your 2 young dwarves and the elven blacksmith.
So
I'm gonna.
not.
I assume that Jeb would happily share this letter around for anyone who wished to observe.
Yes. Yeah, I would pass it person to person so they could also read it over.
It is now in the group chat, so if anyone else wants to look over it, you can do.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did a proper letter. Yeah, I did a prop.
Above table. This is a really nice
nice
prop, Martin. Yeah, it looks
Hang on.
good, man.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll put the letter on screen briefly. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, it's all squishy.
Show the
but,
class.
I mean, he underlined the word temporarily. This guy knows what he's about. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, by the way,
Crest and everything.
it's dated the 37th day of Graintide. it is today. Is the 39th day. So this is a very this hasn't been in transit. You were told that it arrived via Falcon.
Jeff Ratcliffe, last name unknown. Sorry, I just saw the address.
They've only met once. He wouldn't know
This
that.
guy has so many
No.
fucking names. Yeah, just look for a rat. It's gonna be the only one you find.
It's one of the big ones, not one of the little ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
not the
like a
ones around
normal
the
rat.
street, like the big
I want to
ones.
make that clear.
That's
So
the
yeah.
cat one, usually.
So you have this letter.
It's funny.
Well,
Martin, this is like not really relevant, but well, I mean it is, but not to the current moment. But is Miss Bounders, was she human? Elvish?
She was.
What was? She
Human,
was
yeah.
human.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. Just curious. Okay,
those damn humans.
I know, right? Can't trust them.
Fucking
Good
up
for
the
nothing.
place.
The better half, indeed.
But yeah, Lissy, I'm awful sorry about your servants, your subjects, understudies, whatever you call them. Sorry.
Apprentices?
So,
Apprentices, thank you. There was a word in there. I'm sorry about your.
It's like,
I'm sorry
why is
about your
there-
guys. I'm sorry about
You
your
were
dudes.
servants at the
My little
penance.
guys.
Your little guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
for
us independent.
I miss calling you
No,
my
we-
servants.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I mean, they're tough. Like if they get, I don't want them to get sent there, but I
Well,
believe in them. But yeah, I want to.
if there's anything
That's
we can
when you-
do, we're gonna stop that from happening. They won't
Yeah.
set foot on that island if we can help it.
That's
But-
right.
But if it's... What's the right way to word this? If it's that or save the world,
sorry. Carry on.
it might be saving the world.
No, I get it. I just, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my hardest to save them.
Yeah. No, we owe it to them. And
Yeah,
I wonder if there's a way to tie Bounders to Stellar Eminence.
In framing? Or you believe
No,
they
I
were
think she-
related?
I wonder if she's part of it. I wonder if I'm just this, and I mean I don't necessarily have too much to go by, but she seems to be she's obviously in a position of power and is exploiting this situation, and I just have to wonder if she's had a part in it happening in the first place. You see what I'm saying?
So,
Right.
as much as I would love her to be part of the Stellar Eminence in order to, more justice and all that, but my gut feeling is that she's just a bad person who took advantage.
no, that very
I
I
think
mean that
both
very
can be
well
true.
could be, but
I think she
I
could just be a
uh,
bad person and maybe not necessarily part of a world-ending cult. Though
Oh, that's true.
it would simplify matters if she was, because that could very easily just be, stab, stab.
No.
But
No, you're right. I mean, I a little flustered by this whole situation, and it's very possible she's just just somebody that preys on the weak and to find the advantage for herself and make monetary gain. But I just wonder, I wonder why. Now, you didn't see. I mean, you saw it when we went there, of course, but don't it seem funny to you that meteor struck specifically now on the side of town where it was like the lower income, the poorer folk, and all the nicer and upper class and upper crust, the silver spoons, they were just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that could be completely coincidence. I mean, in the grand scheme of this, this world and the stars and the way things happen, who could say?
Jeb.
Sometimes a person like Greg Gannon gets shot through the back with an arrow.
Do
Jeb,
I
give
still
me,
have the red leather book that I stole from her house that had all the evidence of her building a monopoly from
I think you handed it over to Greg Gannon because you were Balin.
Oh,
Jeb, can you give me
Sounds right.
can you give me an intelligence check, Jeb, as well?
of course, yeah. And Raiders, hello. Thank you so much, Cockers. Good to see you, man. Hope y'all had a great Shamlo.
Hello.
This
Hi.
is an intelligence check or a
Yeah.
what was it, Martin?
intelligence. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Nice.
And it was, again, this is just more to kind of piggyback on what you were saying. I think not only are you aware that yes, the only area of town that was left kind of relatively unscathed was the richer part. The other thing is that was in the northwest of Oakenford, which got obliterated, which has certainly been of use to Kerriman Bounders, is that I do have a. Let me see if I can find what the actual name for it was. 2 seconds.
Oh, was this the records of like who was allowed to trade in the area?
Yes, the
Yeah.
market registry was there, and that was obliterated. And it's the absence of that, and the absence of the records that
Yes.
Gotta
that
have
has-
off-site
that has
backups.
assisted
That's what I'm
Ooh, wow.
saying.
Kerriman Bounders in this thing that they've been on. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean one way or the other, but I think Jeb would probably factor that into this theory as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't prove anything
Yeah.
any more than any of the rest of it does, but it's something else that is relevant, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm open to it. Like,
Yeah. Now it
don't
could
want to
it could
naysay
be
too
nothing.
much.
It could be nothing, and it could be a rabbit. It could be a rabbit hole ain't worth going down. But I just can't. I can't help but connect some dots. You know what I mean? And I wonder now if there's anything to it. When we get the opportunity, there may be some folks that could kind of let us know about. I don't know if they'd keep a registry. So I imagine most cults and secret organizations like this, they wouldn't be too terribly proud, but maybe
Oh,
they're
here,
maybe.
the
I don't know.
minute we get our hands on someone and we've got them, tied up or whatever, we're asking questions, we'll just come at them and be like, we know about Bounders or whatever her name was. And then they'll immediately be like, oh, they know more than I think they do. And it'll either put them on the back foot, or, I don't know, maybe they'll play it cool. It might help. It's an idea. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous about later.
Fair enough.
No, of course, but no, it's just
So
we got a lot to handle here in Valerian, I think, and I know that you got a lot on your mind in the next couple hours. But just
Some hard
let's-
labor later as well.
That's right. But yeah, let's think about this and we can figure it out.
awesome. So what's Jeb and Ingrid going to do today? We know that Lorben's got a meeting at lunchtime. Not a hotel tryst, as was scandalously claimed. But what are Jeb and Ingrid thinking of getting up to in the daytime?
I don't know why my first thought was I should go to the library and look up books on jail heists,
Hell yeah!
prison
I
breaks.
love that though. Why not? Right?
Jail heist for dummies.
I mean, you can
That
probably
was my
sell
first thought.
information about the area.
yeah.
I love that.
Trying to spring your apprentices from the clink.
Right?
That's such a cool methodical, blacksmithy approach to it. Though, of just like, all right, how does it all work for me to break it? Like,
How do jails
Is there a
work?
blueprint for this?
yeah.
Is there a template I can follow?
Going to research jails and past jail breaks, historic jail
Yes,
breaks.
I think that's an awesome idea. Jeb, are you going with Ingrid, or have you got different plans? You do have something of a girlfriend on the go. It's up to you.
I do. So I am. I think
You're invited to come,
immediately
obviously.
I would find the nearest kind of like how would mail travel? Like if it travels by Raven, if I were to pin a letter, would I be able to take it to a post where it would then be flown to Jen?
Give me a history check with advantage, please.
Okay, because yeah, and if not, this is the kind of thing that I think I would ask the innkeeper about, because surely they would know as well. But I do have a high history score. Let's see. Love it. For me, yes.
What are these rolls?
You can roll that. You can roll that with advantage if you want, but a 24. It's not going to get much better than a 24, to be honest.
Let me try again. No, it's
20. Get it at 20.
No.
Do it.
If you get an nat 20, you control the birds. You know, you are a post office.
They fly me.
He knows about the secret rat mail version.
Yeah. Now I want to. Now, of course, it's actually Falcons, not Ravens. I don't want George R. R. Martin to sue me with my blatant rip-off of his Birds Carry Post thing. So you know that there are dedicated places that you can send Falcons from. However, virtually every inn in Playdeen has the capability to send Falcons on your behalf. That's a service provided by inns and taverns throughout the country.
Very good. Yes, so I would get a bit of parchment and a pen, and I would just write in a note asking to maybe meet with Jen soon to see her again and maybe discuss a few things. Let's keep it kind of vague, but like friendly, you know.
All right. She's going to think you're breaking up with her, but you know. That's fine.
No. Okay. Let me say in such a way.
He didn't even
sound like a
at
fucking
the end of the message.
No.
Stops.
You know what? I think, Jeb, give me an insight check. I want to see if you're smart enough to fucking know that.
Wise enough, yeah.
Well, let me first tell you what I would write. I think it would be like, you know, my dearest Jen, if you had the time and the convenience today to accompany me on a little walk, it would be delightful to see you, and because see, here's the thing: is I want to talk to her about Oakenford.
Yeah.
I want to talk to her about my suspicions, and so I think that I would write this in a way to suggest that, like, I don't want her to say, like, no, we're not going to talk about the stellar eminence anymore. You know, like, I kind of want to be cagey about that, but write it in such a way where it's like, yeah, of course we can meet. So maybe just leave out anything about talking. just ask if she would like to have a walk around a part of town I have not spent time in yet. Yeah.
Jeb is so much smoother in person. Give him a pen and he crumbles.
It's true. Cool. Any other information on this letter?
Nah, just leave it at that. Just
okay.
Just eloquently, politely ask if she would like to accompany me for a walk in a part of town that I've not seen yet. Maybe around the outside of the palace grounds or something. I don't know. Just
lovely. You can drop that off with Dora Digby, the innkeeper.
Okay, for sure.
Awesome. And then what's the plan, Jeb? Are you heading off with Ingrid to the library to find out about jailbreaks?
Yes, until I receive the letter back. I will her response. Then yeah, I'll tag along with Ingrid. If that's all right, Miss Ingrid?
Absolutely.
All right.
Very good then.
Education.
We'll move the timeline along to the end of breakfast. Then a bit later on in the morning, Lorben, you're kind of getting ready to go off, and the plan was to meet at the King's Mace Inn at noon. Let's just stick with Jeb and Ingrid for a second as they make their way over to the academies of Elegnos, where the libraries are, and I think as you're going along, you pass a group of sort of 6 or 7 people, and they're chanting, and some of them are carrying like homemade signs, like placards, and 1 or 2 of them are kind of chanting as they walk along, bring out the king. Bring out the king! Bring out the king! Bring out the king! And like 6 or 7 going along with placards. From across the from kind of behind you, somewhat way off in the distance, you can't see where, you hear 1 or 2 other people chanting that as well. They don't pay you any mind as they walk past you. And they seem to be kind of pretty single-minded in wherever it is they're going to. Lorben, let's get to it. You arrive then at the King's Mace Inn. Are there any particular preparations you've made for this or anything like that?
I think for the most part, he's just been kind of like whispering half-assed affirmations to himself of just like, all right, Lorben, you got this. You're loved. You're alive. You're alive. That's something. We'll go with that. Okay.
You are a regular guy. You can walk into a room.
You're a regular guy. You can occupy a space.
You are charismatic. You are a half-elf. You got this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like practicing lines out with Rodney, who's probably no help at all.
Amazing. Arriving then at the King's Mace, you enter the tavern. The King's Mace, as you might suspect from its location, situated as it is near Commander Row, which I think in your time in Valarian you understand is filled with some larger domiciles and war heroes and the like tend to reside along there. Also, its distance to the Horizon Palace is a little more upmarket than the Last Flagon and certainly than the Pennant. It's quite kind of well appointed in its design. And loads of natural light coming in, big tall windows and light just streaming in all over the place. However, you spot Syltorin sitting on their own at a table in the corner, and they're just they've kind of managed to find the one corner of the tavern that isn't flooded with light, and they're kind of able to get a little bit of shade. And they all they're doing is they've got a tankard of some kind of drink, and they've got their kind of finger in the rim, and they're kind of spirographing with it, if you know what I mean. They're kind of like pushing the tankard around on their finger on the table, and they don't really seem to have noticed you coming in.
I think Lorben starts to move towards going to the table, bottles it, takes a quick 90-degree turn, goes to the bar to order a couple of whatever would be in that kind of flask to then go back to the table with. Just kind of okay, just 2 more seconds, I got this. Okay.
The innkeeper is, can I help you?
Yeah, sorry, could I get 2 of whatever would be in that kind of tankard?
2 waters coming right up.
Fantastic.
So, fills up to, it's like, there you go. Yeah, it's important it's warm out there today. Be careful.
Oh, boiling. walk away from it. It was just like, that was weird. Goes on towards her. It's like go from one awkward encounter to another. Like, okay, I'm starting it easy. Let's go.
Going really well.
Syltorin looks up as you draw closer. I guess alerted by the sound of your footsteps in your shadows. There are only two other customers in here. They're right down the other end of the room. So you've got plenty of kind of privacy. Hard to shake the feeling that Syltorin has deliberately chosen that spot for exactly that reason. Syltorin looks up and sort of nods, like gives a half smile, and gestures to a seat on the other side of the table.
I'd sit down, put the water in front of him, just like, you look like you're about to give me a quest sat in the dark corner of this inn. Just like trying to break the ice a little bit.
No, but I did want to thank you for giving me some time. It was, I assume, we've probably both been in the same position and not the worst thing in the world to kind of process some things before talking. How have you been?
Ups and downs. Just trying to stay busy with work, I suppose. How about you?
Fine, for the most part. You can give me an insight check if you want.
Oh yeah. Fortunately, Lorben, not particularly wise.
Yeah, you take that
Graham's
at face.
not particularly good at rolling.
You take that at face value. I mean, you've already
Yeah, why not?
observed the way they look, but what are they going to say?
It'd be rude to call it out,
Yeah.
Um,
Kind of nods and yeah, fine for the most part. Ups and downs, I guess.
Found out that I'm technically a fugitive this morning, so that's been quite fun.
Still getting into scrapes then.
That was a nasty one. That was at Oakenford. After I presume you've heard of the meteor.
Oh, yes. Someone did say something about a town in the. Yes, I've heard of it. Well, I know. Yes, of course, I knew of Oakenford. I didn't. Yes, I know about it. Yeah, you were involved.
I wasn't. I'm a little involved now. My friend Jebediah, he's the ratkin. Sorry. He was there when it happened, and yeah.
Sorry,
We tried to help out. Went badly with fugitives, but less about me. What have you been getting up to?
Lorben, I really haven't thought of anything else over the past week other than what I would say, and I really tried to kind of. It hasn't been great, really, and I'm amazed that you're able to appear so normal. Our city and our families and our friends were vaporized. The city we grew up in is now essentially off limits. Nobody goes there. People say it's haunted.
Have you been back?
I can tell you haven't. Nobody's allowed in, Lorben.
Couldn't.
It's completely sealed off. And I wouldn't want to anyway. There's too many. I couldn't face it. I really did try. I really did try to move on from it after some time and lead a normal life. To answer your question, I've walked and walked and walked. I thought maybe leaving Pladine altogether would help. I tried to get as far as Jin, and it became too dangerous and I had to turn back. I have had moments where I barely escaped with my life, simply because I was walking on the roads and through the lands on my own.
What
But
brought you back here?
a final attempt, I suppose, to try and find community again, try and find my people again. I've only been in Valarian for, I guess, 4 or 5 weeks now. It seems so strange. It's hard to believe it's a coincidence that you've arrived immediately after me, but it's only been a month.
I spent near enough all of the 24 years searching for you, Syltorin.
Why?
Guilt, I suppose, would be a part of it. But I loved you, Syltorin.
I know that. Lorben, I'm glad you've been able to find purpose in your life. I don't know what I walked in on the other day, but you're obviously...
My proudest moment, if I'm honest.
Well, perhaps not, but you've obviously become very capable and perhaps noteworthy, and I'm glad you've been able to put the past behind you in a way that I couldn't. But Darius has never left me, and the feeling that I had then hasn't either. You took from me the right to die with my people, to die with honor, and not to live on as this abomination.
Abomination?
Yes, I don't mean literally, Lorben. I mean, I survived when everyone else died. When I should have died. And I was spared only because of you and because of whatever it is that you've become. And so I've never been able to find purpose, and it's little wonder. Because I was supposed to die in Darius that day.
I think, Syltorin, there is a... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this to you. The things that caused the meteor in Oakenford are still out there. There is a group. We're trying to find them. This could be purpose. This could be... Maybe this is why you survived. Maybe you could help us. You could help me.
Me?
Yes. I mean, you said you barely escaped with your life, but being able to barely escape with your life probably puts you in the upper echelons of most people compared to a common person you pass in the street. I'm sure you've got...
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh, boy howdy. Roll that goddamn hat.
13. you see Syltorin sit back in their seat. It's strange, Lorben. I really thought I was going to tell you that this would be the last time we'd ever speak. That was my intention today. I was going to tell you that nothing had changed. I am glad you're not dead, and I can see maybe you can do some good in this world. I will think about it.
Can I ask you to promise me one thing, though?
Ask me.
I've spent almost, well, over half my life searching for you. If you decide that you want nothing to do with me, just tell me, and don't tell me where you're going to go. Just tell me that I won't see you again. And don't tell me where you're next planning to go. Because I will spend the next 20 years searching around there again.
Very well. I promise.
Water here tastes so weird.
Let's go over to Jeb and Ingrid for a second. Break up this tension. Jeb and Ingrid, you arrive at the Academies of Elignos, and Ingrid, you were saying you wanted to go to the library, correct?
Yep.
Spectacular, because you know who works there.
Our bestie.
Yes. You walk into the library. And sure enough, sitting on a little stool behind a desk, so half moon glasses on with like, and then, you know, not with like things that go over your ears, but with a stick that you hold them up with, you know.
Almost like opera glasses.
Yeah, like binoculars.
Using the opera binoculars and a little bit of paper at your desk is
Yeah.
such
Your
a
eyes are
good
real
image.
bad.
Yeah,
I love that.
they're really thick as well. They're like a half-inch
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah, from the front, her eyes look just enormous.
It's like she's on a Firewatch tower.
You see some younger elves at study dotted around the place. There's nobody at the desk, and yet as you approach, she is already talking. She's just reading over something. Like, and I don't know why they can't. Wouldn't be able to make it out from there, will they? Oh, good morning. I remember you. Griffins and unicorns is still not back in, I'm afraid. You'll have to try again in a few days. We do put return dates, but you'd be surprised. People very rarely stick to them. Anything else I can help you with?
We're looking for maybe some, like, we're trying to do some research.
Yes, this is
maybe...
a library.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we're in the right place.
Great, yeah. Ingrid is so not
XP
used
award.
to like looking for books and researching. This is not her forte.
If I may,
yeah.
would you happen to have any, like, say, architecture of like or any history of like prisons and outbreak, or any tales of people being sprung out of prison? We're looking for some sort of, you know, kind of dare and do, some exciting stories.
Oh,
Good book, you know.
She points at the book in front of her. She's got a book on the desk. She says, I'm in the middle of a wonderful book about a group of criminals who robbed stagecoaches on the roads, and they're locked up for many years, and then they're able to escape from the prison. It's an absolutely marvelous book, this.
It sounds great.
Yes, well, I'm reading it. She snatches it off the desk and like, you cannot take the book from me. I've worked here for over 400 years. I'm woman of my age.
this counter is made for elves.
Yes,
and Jeb
of
and I are
course.
both like very short, so we're just
Yes.
like on our
Oh,
tiptoes.
yeah.
Just
to,
Jeb's
like, paint a
nose like
picture.
above the counter. Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Well, it's
so,
presumably reeking of gin. It's
I'm just like jumping
raising them.
occasionally. Like...
So good.
Jeb,
do you have
Jeb,
anything like that?
Jeb, give me a perception roll with advantage because you're using your nose.
Certainly. Oh, I am indeed using my nose. I gotta remember to take advantage of that.
You got
Perception with
things, man.
advantage. Advantage, you say?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she stinks, man. Like she smells of old woman. she smells like a bit like pee, and like she
It's
kind
some
of
gin.
her clothes are sort of all a bit like moth eaten, you know.
Ma'am, you smell like mothballs and butterscotch.
Thank you, darling. Yes. Oh yes, smell like honeysuckle. Yes, thank you very much. I heard you loud and clear. She
It's like, no,
Perfume she's wearing.
never mind.
Just like
I heard you loud and clear. Is such an iconic line for someone who's deaf as fuck.
Oh.
This is why I came to the
Amazing.
library. I just wanted to see her.
Do you know what?
Worth it.
Do you know what? Ingrid, give me how do I want to do this? Ingrid and Jeb, both give me a persuasion roll.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Really good.
Persuasion.
Those.
Mm-hmm.
11.
That certainly is a roll. That is
Son of a
also roll.
bitch.
On a technicality, that is a roll.
That was a natural
definitely a
one.
She goes, well,
I'm so bad at this library.
I feel like Jeff just goes, "Give me that goddamn book."
she was gonna be so pleased with your compliment about the way that she smelled that she was gonna give you her book, but unfortunately you guys botched it, and she gathers the book to herself. She says, "You can't have this book, I'm afraid. I'm in the middle of reading it, but it'll be back on the shelves. I'm a very quick reader. It'll be back on the shelves in 2 to 3 weeks." She says, however, we do have an entire architecture section, as you can imagine. We do a lot of architecture around here. So yes, you're very welcome to explore the architecture section, certainly.
Could you maybe show me where that is? I don't come to many libraries.
She
Ingrid, if we
literally
try
just
to get her to show us, we're going to take 2 to 3 weeks to get there. We'll find it. We'll find it.
You can steal the book. You can steal the book.
No, you're right. Oh yeah, you better help her out.
She
Good
just
idea.
turns her head to 90 degrees and looks, and there's a massive sign saying architecture, and like right next to the desk, and just like 2 massive fucking like bookcases that like a big aisleway, and she's like, "I don't mean to be rude, my darling, but you may need to seek out a physician for some eyewear. I get these, and they're marvelous. They help me see everything very clearly." But she's clutching her book very closely to her chest as well, by the way. But she says,
Okay.
"But come on, I show you. It's this way. I don't know why they ask someone like my age. I've worked here for over 700 years in this library, and getting on a woman of my age should not be asked to show everybody where every single book is in the library." And off she goes.
There's other people that like work there too, like that she could have been like, show them.
They must spend their whole shift trying to avoid her, though, right?
Yeah,
Probably.
no way.
They're gone immediately.
So she literally walks about 10 feet, which takes her longer than it would take you. But she walks about 10 feet and just like holds out her arm to the aisleway of the architecture section for you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And then Ingrid just like kind of awkwardly, just kind of goes shoop, and like goes to look at the books. She's just like standing there, like I don't know what to do, and no, get back.
Incredible. Do you both want to give me an investigation roll?
Absolutely.
Or
I love to investigate.
No, you don't.
absolute pro at investigating. If you've heard anything about Ingrid, it's that she loves searching.
Not great. Not great.
Jeb, neither of you are very. This isn't really either of your forte, is it? You know, you aren't going to be the most efficient researchers. There's going to be people who would be able to find this a lot easier and would understand kind of the way that libraries are arranged and sort of that kind of thing. They may even know some writers some authors who to be searching for. You're really going shot in the dark here. However, you do find, Jeb, a couple of books that they're actually about like the construction of fortresses and castles, but both of these books have in them sections regarding prisons, which, as you can imagine, would generally form part of any fort. There'd always be some kind of space for cells. Now, Ingrid, what was it you were particularly hoping to find out here? What was it sort of like? Are you thinking like Jack Sparrow? How to like leverage the door? You know, what information were you kind of hoping for here?
I think, like, I don't think Ingrid has ever really been in a prison. So, I mean, she's probably seen a prison, but like, she has never actually been in one. So she's probably looking for, like, I guess, like how they're guarded, how, I guess also how they're made, like put together. So kind of like just the whole, like, way they're run, so that she can kind of know how things go in a prison.
Where you are in
prison for dummies.
Where you are in the architecture section, I think is not going to give too much news on the staffing of a prison. You may have to try another section for that. You do, however. Now, Ingrid, you're a blacksmith. Did Ingrid? Iron Glen must have prisons and stuff. Would Ingrid have been involved in the construction of Iron Glen's prisons, or the maintenance of them at least?
I want to say that like she was like not primary on that project, but she was like, it was maybe early on in her days.
Because she's a weapons specialist, right? So you know that, right? Gotcha.
She's like, I know how to make a door, maybe, but.
Do you want to give me a this is going to be an advantage roll. Do you get some kind of proficiency bonus from blacksmith tools? I think you must do, right?
I think so. Let me see. I think I wrote that down.
Any idea what that would be?
Crafter feat?
That's your actual proficiency bonus.
Oh, maybe that's what that is.
Proficiency with Smith's tools, but what is the actual number? Where do I see that?
Proficiency in the tools just lets you add your proficiency bonus to the roll with them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the stat is whatever's relevant to how you're using them, I think.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so what I want then is, I guess it's going to be an intelligence
with advantage against, or not against, but I can't advantage with something with metals, but I can't remember what gave me that. I don't know if that
I would say,
I don't know.
Well, I want an intelligence roll, basically.
Sure.
But you could swing like intelligence plus your proficiency if you want to reward the tool usage or the tool knowledge.
Am I being really? Oh, proficiency bonus +3. So just give me an intelligence roll +3 with advantage. So you've got a -1 on intelligence. So just call it intelligence +2 in total, but with advantage as well.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, 15. Nice. I'm gonna say you do pick up. So you're a smart cookie. You understand how metal works and stuff. You now might be something that doesn't pay off. Do write this down, because this is only gonna this may not pay off for fucking months.
Sure.
But like, but you can potentially apply this knowledge elsewhere as well. Of course,
Yeah.
you do now understand the construction of various types of typical jail cells, and what that will do is, I'm basically going to say that if you're ever in a position where you are trying to like damage or break a jail cell, this is a really specific one that you'll get advantage on the roll.
Yeah. All right. I'll take it.
So write it down, because that's pretty niche, but hey,
Yeah.
it may well come into come.
I'm just gonna
to
try
your-
to get locked up now so I can see.
And you actually realise that there are different types. There are certain types of jail cell. The reason I mentioned Jack Sparrow, if you remember in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, he uses like a bench, and it's just about applying leverage in the right way to lift the door off its hinges, basically. So you now have an understanding that you don't necessarily need like some massive implement to destroy a jail cell. It may be something you can do. Maybe even with your bare hands, but definitely with some kind of improvised thing. So you'll get advantage on any roll if that should come up.
Cool.
Is there anything else you wanted to try and find out while you're in the library?
I think that's probably good.
Cool.
It got me something.
Jeb, anything else you wanted to try and find out while you were there?
Yeah, I was just thinking. It might be a long shot, ma'am, but do you have any books on the subject of called the Stellar Eminence? Might be in the religious section or history.
Stellar Eminence, never heard of her.
Surprised by that.
That's such a dumb fucking joke. I love that.
I'm a little bit shocked that you understood what I said.
Yeah, you got a fucking better one.
No. It was the perfect joke. That doesn't make it not a dumb fucking joke.
These two things are not mutually exclusive.
Exactly.
She goes, yes, we have a marvelous book all about them, actually, that I know they feature, and it's called A Treatise on the Gods by Attilas Trelline. I'll see if we have any copies in at the moment. Hold on just
It
a
all
moment.
circles back.
And there's all three copies still checked out. She does mention that these copies are now overdue, though. I do wish people would bring books back on time. Very inconsiderate to keep them out for as long as people do. Other students need to use them as well. She says we don't very often do this, actually, but if you can return any of the copies of this book, if you're able to track them down at all, I'm happy to compensate you if you're able to do it. It's very expensive for us to buy other copies of these books, and I don't know where we'd even get them. So she does offer you some compensation.
Fetch quest, folks.
You may, I mean. Now let's pop back over to. Was there any kind of other? I think Lorben. My feeling was that Syltorin has probably said all they're likely to say.
I think that was a natural kind of awkward
a good
parting point.
denouement. Yeah. So I mean, all they've said is that they'll think about what you've said about possibly trying to help them. They'll let you know. Do you want to? Is there anything else anybody wants to do, or do you guys want to skip ahead all the way to Grave Robin, or is there anything else that you would like to do that day?
I've got nothing else.
I would be checking at the inn to see if a letter has come back.
Yeah, there's a note that's come back from Jen. It's actually written on the back of your note, and you can, and looking at the writing, it's kind of been scribbled pretty hastily. And hi Jeb, would love walk. busy today and tomorrow, but we'll come and find you at Last Flagon in 2 days.
All
And
right.
then it just writes Gen XX.
Very good. I will quickly kind of, like a little portion alongside it. I'll be like, I will anticipate it with excitement, and I'll and with a little signature as well, and send it back.
Dora Digby takes the note and goes off with it. You kind of hear him grumbling. You know what? Give me a perception check.
Okay. Is this an abuse of the mail system somehow? Perception.
Oh, she's 10 minutes away from me, man. This is a whole bird.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right there, buddy.
Lorben has absolutely picked up on the issue here. Let's just zoom in here.
I'm still gonna roll. It's a natural one. I don't hear anything.
No, but imagine how inconvenient having a whole falcon
right
burst through your room is. This message says nothing.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you don't hear Dora Digby just a bit bemused and grumbling and be like, it'd be quicker for this guy to fucking take it himself. But I'm
busy.
We got graves to rob.
That's right.
All right, amazing.
Oh man, that's good.
So Jen
I'm
will
not
come
gonna
and
lie,
find
this
you
is
in a...
Philip forgetting that we were that close to
I'm gonna get kicked out of another fucking tavern, man.
Yeah.
Right.
He takes a letter. He's just like, Jesus Christ.
Get out of here.
Throw it over
That's
the
funny.
wall.
So it sounds like Jen will come and find you at the Last Flagon in a couple of days. Anything else that you wish to do? Anything else that you want to explore, think about, do, consider? Blah, blah, blah.
I am going to. I think Jeb would excuse himself long enough to go back up to our quarters and kind of do what I did before our fight. Do a quick experimental potion brewing.
Okay, nice. What do we get out of that?
So I need to find it again. It is. Oh, I'm sorry. I had this thought just now, and I'm trying to recall. So we can go forward, and I can do it kind of in the background.
Catch me up. So
I will. Yeah.
Evening falls then. What sort of are you kind of waiting until it's fully dark, Lorben? Was that the plan?
Yeah, I think probably about the same time as I went last time.
Nice. Now, last time you were here,
just that guy's there again because that was relatively easy to handle.
Yeah. Amazing. So the three of you then arrive at the Temple of the Wind, and it is quiet. This is now the dead of night. There's a blanket of cloud overhead, and a cool evening. And what you got for us, Jeb? What'd you win?
Sorry, I was about to say. I realized after I hit it that was going to show up. I have managed to create an elixir of swiftness, which speed increases 10 feet for 1 hour.
Nice, very cool.
Which I'll just hang on to until we might need it. Yeah,
indeed. I think you know, Lorben, there is a faint light on inside the Temple of the Wind. And yes, you were last time you were there. You encountered Nifel, who was a young cleric of Havanos. What's the plan? Where you headed? Are you going in? You going around the back? What's the haps?
So I think I'll kind of fill Jeb and Ingrid in as well. Just like right, there is in the cemetery just there is Ingon the Inquisitor's grave. I'm not going to do the digging myself because I'll get the unseen servant to do that. That's absolutely fine. There is a very nice cleric inside though, who may come out and try and see what the noise is about. So we may need to, I don't know, distract him, talk to him for a bit about life and what happens after it. You know, the sort of thing clerics like to talk about, just to keep him looking away.
Yeah, of course. All right.
Do you want me to help dig with the unseen servant so that it goes faster? I don't have.
If you'd like to, I feel bad asking you to, but if I'm more than happy for that to happen, yeah.
Yeah, I can help. I don't really. Actually, I don't have a shovel.
I don't
Can I look around?
either.
I mean, you could use your axe, right? Like, it would do something.
could.
It's not the most
I'd have
efficient implement.
What would Penny say though? I mean, come on.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Penny's gonna be so
mhm.
mad at me. I got a
He'd
random
also
great
fix it.
sword.
Now, is this the kind of thing that we would have maybe prepared for before we went there? Like, where we could perhaps go buy Penny's and see if he has a shovel on the way or
I
something?
feel like yes, but I also feel like we wouldn't have.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems kind of maybe retroactive, like kind of retconning. Yeah.
I feel like the real true thing that would have happened is what exactly has happened.
Right.
Yep.
We just go
Okay,
like,
well,
oh, we didn't bring a shovel. Shit.
Right.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I feel like I realize that as I'm volunteering to shovel. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll look around for one if there's one randomly in this graveyard, but
Yeah.
Because
Well,
Lorben
you
was
know,
never going
like
to touch a shovel in this process, so he never even thought about it.
Yeah.
You know, it is a place where graves are dug, so you know it's not like the most outlandish idea, right?
That'd be a shed or something, maybe.
So-
I
right?
was about to
Like,
say, I'm assuming there's some sort of like work shed or something nearby.
yeah.
Have I understood correctly that Jeb and Lorben, your plan is to go into the Temple of the Wind and keep Nifel blind to all else while the unseen servant and possibly Ingrid dig up a grave?
I think
think
if,
so.
if
Listen, I could
possible,
get
it would be
put in
grand
jail.
to
This might be good.
have to talk to him.
Yeah,
But,
like, pay him a visit.
Yeah, if he starts hearing noises, maybe that's the time to go knock on the door, you know? Like,
Alright.
no, you weren't hearing a grave getting dug, you heard us walking up to your door.
right.
All right, so all of you are at the graveside to start with, then.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Seems right.
All right.
Suppose I would have brought them up to it as a
Angry.
kind of describing what was about to go down.
Right. And yeah, Ingrid, if things go where you gotta get away, here, take this, and I'm gonna give her that elixir of swiftness. It's like this will make you quicker. It'll give you a little more hitch in your giddy up. All right.
Thanks.
More hitch in your giddy up. Amazing, Ingrid. I'm quite happy that there would be a shovel in a graveyard. I don't see why not. Leaning against the wall around the back of the Temple of the Wind. So, and Lorben, you've cast the Unseen Servant as well, correct?
Yeah, I'd done it ritually, which would have taken 10 minutes, but...
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, in that time, Ingrid is locating a shovel and whatnot. The Unseen Servant and Ingrid, on opposite sides of this grave, begin to dig. Lorben, in your backpack, you hear Rodney kind of softly growling. Shink. The shovel goes in, pulls some dirt aside. The Unseen Servant shoveling out dirt. The dirt's really hard and compact on top. But then after a time, Ingrid, as you dig down, you hit wood. Not the most unexpected thing, I suppose.
Right.
Do you want to give me? Well, you hit the top of a casket, and as
That's
you
what I would assume, I think.
pull dirt aside, you can see that there is the lid of a casket there.
And I guess when I do that, I'm just like, hey, we got
Okay, yeah. I go up to it. I think I'll let Rodney out the bag if he's getting antsy in the bag at this point as well.
He leaps out, and just like the last time you were here, he just stares at the grave and growls.
I keep side-eyeing Rodney, like, don't attack me for doing this.
He'll be fine. Just don't try and pet him again. I think I'm gonna go try and maybe open this coffin if it's in a condition where it can be done by hand. I don't know what hundreds of years in the dirt does to it.
Give
I'm
me
gonna back up a little.
a perception check.
Sure.
Oh.
Delightful.
Yeah, I think you can see this wood is extremely even when Ingrid just kind of tapped it with the shovel, it left a dent. The wood has begun to go it's kind of soft, is decomposed quite a bit. A solid foot will go through this easily without a great deal of resistance.
I'm gonna turn, just be like, Jeb, Ingrid, this might make some noise and possibly alert our friend inside. Just a little heads up.
Shovel on a fence.
So firstly, I mean, sorry, carry on.
I like to think that Jeb would be like, right, yeah, we'll get over here. Oh, you're doing it. Oh, you're doing it right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's straight in.
Now, Lorben, this thing is kind of like 4 or 5 feet down. So
I've gotten into the grave at this point.
So you've just climbed down
Just
into
feet
the grave.
together off the side, just straight
Yes.
down.
So and you're standing on top of the casket, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
cool.
like doing a big 2-footed jump. I'll kind of stomp a little bit outside, like, you know.
Yep. You give me a dexterity save.
Oh, great.
And we'll say it's a 15 to beat.
Oh my god.
Oh, I buffed it.
Oh no! Both legs shattered.
I buffed it.
I buffed it, dude. I shitted it.
Buffed it.
Shit-ass, oh, shit-ass, I buffed it.
The top of the casket just practically disintegrates beneath you.
Oh, hang on.
And the whole top of the casket begins to give way. Lorben, as you begin to fall,
Not a casket, is it?
this casket has no
shit.
bottom.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And you not
The
only
vision
fall
was right.
what would be into the casket, you fall through it. It does have
To your own grave.
It used to have a bottom. You can see the remnants. Where the bottom was broken. But you fall a further 10 feet.
Okay.
And you need to take falling damage for that as well, by the way. Which is
1d6 per 10 feet.
There you go. Roll me a 1d6 and take the damage accordingly.
Oh, yeah, go on.
3
That's
damage,
not
cool.
too bad.
So you fall through, blam, hit the deck, and what you see is a long and reasonably wide, this is big enough for you to stand up and walk through, dirt tunnel that begins to make its way sloping downwards ahead of you.
Can
Ingrid and Jeb, you're left stood there looking down. Sorry, Lorben, go ahead.
Well, no, mine's more of like a longer investigation if they're having like immediate reactions.
I was actually
all
going
we
to
hear is
say.
ah, hoo, hoo, hoo-ee."
Oh no!
Ow, wow, 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 wow.
Ingrid and Jeb, you're stood there looking down into this grave, which is now you can see a good sort of 15 feet in total down, and you watch Lorben kind of like blam hit the fucking eat dirt underneath this casket. Let's take a 5-minute break there. And have a wee, grab a drink,
Right.
and we will. The mystery unravels. Good.
Foxy.
Well, folks, that was perhaps shocking or perhaps extremely predictable turn of events. That there is no if there ever was a grave, it ain't here anymore. Right, let's get back to it. Firstly, let's start with Lorben. You've fallen.
As
hit
you
the
can
deck.
tell, I am now in a tunnel.
Oh, very nice. I like that.
Thank you.
And yeah, ahead of you is this kind of long dirt tunnel. Jeb and Ingrid, you're up surface level. What's the plans?
Is the guy like coming out of his house or anything, or not his house? I don't. Well,
Out
maybe
of
he lives
the,
here. I
out, of
don't
the, out of the out of the temple. Ingrid, give me a
Yeah.
perception check.
know. Okay.
Uh.
That'll go great.
15.
Oh, what?
There appears to be no sign of him.
Okay, that's good. Lorben, you good?
I'm
I
not
say
dead.
it in like a quiet whisper, or a loud
think
whisper.
I think I'll go over to the edge and peer down and be like, I mean, I have dark vision, so would I be able to see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not even terribly far away yet. He's only 15 feet away, so like, you know, you can see him kind of splattered out on the ground at the moment. Perhaps picking
Yeah.
himself up, dusting himself down a little bit, but he's all right.
Yeah, so I think I would kind of like, Lorben, you all right?
I think so. It's a tunnel.
Oh, well, give us a second. We'll come on down. And I'm going to reach into my pouch. I have a length of rope as part of my inventory. So
I was gonna say I do too.
Oh, well, yeah, so I'll just kind of tie off to like a nearby tree or a headstone and kind of give us a way down.
Cool.
Can you make sure Rodney comes down as well?
Oh, yeah, of course, of course.
No guarantees, but
Oh, is
Just
he?
throw him.
He's
He's
out
got
of your
wings.
bag? Yeah, what is Rodney doing
Yeah.
right now?
He's sitting at graveside, staring intently at the gravestone.
I'll look at the gravestone too. Just see if kind of.
As you kind of get closer, Rodney does finally break his gaze and looks up at you and just kind of whatever he was growling at, he sort of comes back into I guess a more normal state of being.
Okay. I'm realizing
Normal's
that
a
this is the
relative
first time
term.
that Jeb has like interacted in any way with Rodney. So I'll kind of like look at him and just kind of be like, you won't come with us? And kind of gesture like toward the hole.
Rodney crawls over to the side and peers down, sees Lorben at the bottom and sort of
Yeah, and I'll kind of say like, see, he's all right. It's all right.
Rodney jumps down. Rodney does have wings, doesn't he?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can fly.
oh,
Yeah. He kind of jumps
okay.
in and then kind of parachutes himself down.
no, all right. Cool.
I imagine him with a little umbrella like Mary Poppins. His
Yeah,
little feet
exactly.
Kind of together.
Parasol.
Yeah.
Because Rodney is practically perfect in every way.
In
So,
every way.
Jeb and
Yeah.
Ingrid, you're going to use this a length of rope and secure that to the headstone or something, presumably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like a
something,
tree
whatever
or a
seems the
post.
sturdiest. I'll
You can
I'll
get the
tie off
unseen.
to...
You can get the unseen servant to hold it if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. That
Are
way
they
he
gonna
can just kind of
support
let
our
it go whenever, so we don't leave it, you know. Or maybe we should. We need to get out of here potentially. So yeah.
Right. As I was thinking, like a tree or something. If we
Yeah, I think
could.
a tree,
I have
actually,
rope too. If we need more, we need to like tie
Yeah.
two together.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I want an escape
think the
plan.
The attendant's gonna be like, "What the hell?" and like untie it.
Once everyone's down, I think I'm gonna cast Silent Image to kind of just like maybe mask what's been going on with the grave a little bit.
Oh, that's a
I was
good
thinking of
Um,
something like that too.
Yeah.
hmm
I
Cool.
always picture
Um,
silent image as just like a cardboard cutout. So if you're, it only looks right if you're looking at it from a very specific direction. I know
Right.
that's not it, but
It's like the
just
old
funnier to me.
like
think
Roadrunner cartoons with the like
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Yeah.
of the tunnel.
So like if he looks out his window, he'll see like the tree and a grave and all this stuff in the background. He's like, ah, but if he like walks
So-
5 feet to the right or left, he just sees that it's like a prop.
I think the image is that the issue is that it's kind of like additive rather than like subtractive, so I won't be able to like very easily mask that there's like maybe a mound of dirt, but I can
Yeah.
at the very least make it look like the grave isn't completely empty. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
as long as he doesn't walk on it, we should be good.
Yeah.
If he wants
Just
to
make
come
the
out.
mound. Like, make
What
the
about
mound
your,
look like it's all leafy. Where he's like, I don't remember a bush being there. Oh, anyway.
What about Unseen Servant, Lorben? How long does he last?
They're both concentrations, so I'll dispel him as
Okay.
I cast this.
Okay.
Well,
perfect.
good thing we didn't have him hold the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Damn it!
Again, what I thought would happen.
They didn't fall for it.
Once you're in here,
okay.
it's fine.
So
Getting
we
out of the
have,
hole is another problem.
We have an illusory graveside, essentially.
Yeah.
How long does that last?
10 minutes or
Okay.
concentration.
All right. So cool. Does it block light? Is it a solid object, or does light penetrate it?
So it is the image of an object or creature, or some of it. It appears at the spot within range, lasts for the duration, is purely visual, and isn't accompanied by sound, smell, or other sensory effects. I think for the fact that it is purely visual, it would block light.
I agree. So as you see this
Yeah.
illusion come across, the three of you are plunged into darkness. I know that all three of you have dark vision. No need to say it, players.
It's gonna stop me from saying
So
it.
you can still kind of make out your immediate surroundings. All that you have to go on now is a tunnel that kind of slopes downwards from where you're standing, and after a time kind of veers round to the left a little bit.
Do we think this is a man-made tunnel or something?
Give me.
Could you guys help me look at the walls or something? I'm a little worried that we're in some horrific creature's den.
I'll take either a survival or an investigation check from whoever wants to give me one.
I'm gonna give you investigation.
Do I have any?
I will also do investigation. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
We're not about survival. We're in a massive tunnel under a grave.
That's right.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good rolls.
Yeah,
Griggs, I love that you made your background a big tunnel.
Yeah, you gotta like.
so immersive.
It's a role-playing game. Come on.
That's
You
right.
start getting good backgrounds. Shit.
I agree. Yeah.
It's because behind me is like a plain wall and some old curtains. So this is nicer for everyone.
Right.
I appreciate it. Amazing. Yeah, I think as a group you can see the signs that this was created by a person.
Okay.
I have a question.
Go.
Was there a skeleton in the coffin?
No, the casket.
Okay.
So basically,
hole.
you had
Yeah,
a rotten top and somewhat sides, and then a smashed bottom.
Okay.
So there you can.
It's
sorry.
not in the
Childish.
Greg, fucking grow up.
No. You
I
can't make me.
refuse.
You said smash bottom. I'm gonna giggle.
On Fuero's D&D yesterday, we heard the word girth many times. The word weapon
I wouldn't
and
have survived.
something else. I can't remember what else it was. There was a lot of that kind of shit going on. Yeah, so I think you can make out that this tunnel is has been excavated by unnatural means, if you like.
Yeah, there's not like any big obvious like scrape marks or like claw marks or anything along those lines. It's like a tool made kind of looking thing.
Give me an H check.
Oh boy.
I was about to say, so Jeb being very familiar with subterranean burrows, I think that'd be his biggest concern is that if this is a creature's burrow, not a man-made. You did specifically say man-made, but I would be checking for that.
Yeah, on a nat 20, Lorben, you can actually see while I'm saying this, Jeb, if you want to give me a nature check with advantage for the exact reason that you just said,
Absolutely.
Lorben, on a nat 20, you can actually see the tracks of some small animals. But they're just like tiny footprints. So I think all you can surmise from that is that at some point a creature or multiple creatures perhaps have at some point come up here.
It's not like a one-time used thing at the very least, as easy as the thing I can tell.
Jeb, on an 18, I think you can, using your expertise, you can see that parts of this were made with almost like parts of this were tunneled by hand, but also that you can see like evidence that where the ground is a bit softer, it's been like chopped with a blade of some kind.
Okay.
Is this the end of the tunnel or beginning, matter of perspective? Or are we in the middle of a tunnel?
No, you are at the end. It goes straight down. You've got a wall next to you, 3 walls next to you, and 1 tunnel, baby.
Am I insane, or does it look like Ingon smashed through his grave and dug a giant tunnel?
I think
Because it's either like
that's possible.
it's either that or something dug a giant tunnel to steal Ingon. It's one of the two, right?
I think that's
50-50 shot,
possible.
really.
I mean, and looking at this, it looks like it was handmade, or at least with some kind of blade or pickaxe. It could have been. I guess there's only one way to go here.
Yep.
Does Rodney look like Rodney getting anything? He's looking around. What's up with Rodney?
Rodney's sniffing the walls.
All right, Rodney's just doing Rodney things.
He kind of scrapes a bit of soil off the side of this. This is just a dirt tunnel. Scrapes a bit of soil off and starts to eat it.
Is it good, Rodney?
He dives back in your bag.
Okie dokie. Well, he's eaten. That's good. It's nice to know he's eaten, had a meal.
That's
You
right.
might take a poop in your bag. Like, watch out for that.
It'll be the first or last
Ingrid.
time.
Oh, Ingrid.
Probably not.
Come on, let's go
up.
down the
I
tunnel, and I'll tell you
assume
all
so.
about the poop bag.
Not our first rodeo.
Bag.
There's actually a second smaller bag inside of the first bag.
Which he is supposed to use.
You gotta change the litter in the poop bag.
Well, the trick is you keep your valuables in the poop bag. He'll never touch it. Stupid little bastard. Regaling them the tales of the poop bags.
As we walk.
It's this tunnel then goes on for some time.
Oh dear.
Certainly many minutes are going to pass by here.
After a while of walking, I want to stop and like listen and sniff the air just to see if there's anything I can pick up that's not just earth.
Love it. Give me a perception check with advantage, please.
Outstanding. You've taught me well, Martin, to remember the skills that I have. And use them.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
15 's
15?
the
Pretty
highest there. Not terrible, not great.
I think, firstly, you can detect that the air is getting cooler as you descend.
Yeah.
It's actually getting pretty cold, I would say. You've been walking now for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll kind of pull my overcoat around me a little bit tighter and kind of. I was like, I reckon y'all probably notice this, but I think it's getting colder.
On a 15, you can smell. It's too vague for you to make out anything specific, but I think you get the sense that there is something. There are living creatures down here.
All right.
You detect a scent. It is far off. It's muddled because it's cold. It's hard to make that out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's not carrying.
But I think you have the sense that there is something living down here.
Yeah. Y'all keep your guard up and try not to make too much noise. I can't place it with my smell, but there's definitely something down here.
I think Lorben's gonna kind of start to kind of settle in, crouch a little bit, think about trying to remain hidden, and then accidentally for the first time cast invisibility on himself without expending a spell slot because of being in dim light or darkness.
Hey,
It's a new class ability.
Nice.
Cool.
That he's just found out that he can do.
I'll
Love
try
that.
being
Everyone looking at their
stealthy.
character sheets trying to find some fun stuff. Sorry,
Yeah.
Emily, go ahead.
That will
That's okay.
it long since passed actually the concentration on silent image actually, didn't it? Because we're 20 minutes in.
Oh yes.
Otherwise it would have broken it, but that's all good.
done.
All right.
Sorry, Ingrid, you had something?
I just said I was going to try to be extra stealthy, so do you want me to roll a stealth check?
No, I don't think
Okay.
there's no
Okay.
requirement for it right now.
It's in my brain. I'm trying to be quiet.
Just a quick point of order. While Rodney's in my bag and I go invisible, actually Rodney can be invisible. I forgot he has that ability. I'm just going to assume that Rodney's doesn't want to just be a floating imp right now.
I'm happy that when you go invisible, Rodney also follows suit. That's fine by me.
Cool.
I
feel
love
like
the
it's in
thought
his
that he
own
does it.
interest.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
We just look back.
I have gone.
all of a sudden he's just like floating in the air, but crouched, taking a shit.
I'm
Oh,
using the other. I'm using the
He,
other
like,
little
catch him like
bag.
a cat on the side of a litter box, just like making direct eye contact somehow.
no.
I am aware that I've ruled with the more sensible but least fun option there.
Well, I mean, we could assume he's going to. If he ever changes his mind, he's his own creature.
He is.
That's
He's got his
true.
own mind.
Pickle dude.
The walk continues. You continue to descend. It's just this constant gradual slope. However, after a short while after this 20 minutes is up, you see that on the ground there is a signs of rubble, and you come into. It's the temperature is really cool now, really cold. And you see that you come out into a huge network of icy caverns.
Oh.
Getting very cold now then.
It'll be pretty chilly in there. It is still. I mean, when I say icy, it's stone, but you can see signs of like frozen water on the ground.
Like a thin layering of ice, if anything.
Yeah.
You
And
can see our breath.
and you can see your breath, and you can just feel that cold air around you everywhere.
Yeah.
Just like existing in Michigan right now.
Yeah.
It is incredible to think this is all beneath the city.
Yeah.
Was it all structurally stable?
Yeah.
Let's not
Who
think
else
about
could
that
know
too
about
close right
this?
now.
That's a good point.
Jeb, give me a nature check.
Gladly. Yeah, this is pretty fascinating.
And actually, you can do this with advantage as well.
Okay, I shall. Oh, a nat 20.
Big
Come
old
on.
nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Again,
I'm in a very familiar setting right now.
Again,
far as being
using
underground
your expertise as a burrowing race, I think you've been able to track while you've descended and are gonna be and are able to pretty accurately perceive how far you've now descended. This has been a path that you've now been walking on for perhaps 25 to 30 minutes, and it's been sloping down, not steeply, but pretty steadily. For the entire duration, and I think you now estimate that you are perhaps 200 feet below the surface. 200 to 250 feet below the surface. You can see that these caverns have massive pillars that are meters wide. So the imminent collapse of Valarian, hopefully, not about to happen.
Don't think about it. We can't think about it.
Just don't feel too deep a basement. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah. Does this appear to be a natural formation, or does this also look man-made?
This is natural formation. I think looking
Okay.
back,
God for that.
I think looking back at where you came out of the tunnel, there was kind of rubble around it. It looks like the whatever made the tunnel broke through into this cavern.
Yes, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I would relay all of this to Ingrid and Lorben in kind of a hushed tone. Very much in awe.
There
Never
are
seen
also
anything like this.
signs around you that someone or thing created. There are areas where, like, there are little gullies in the ground, and there are makeshift walkways built over the top of them.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do here before continuing on?
I don't think I've got anything.
I think so.
The route continues through this cavern. There are kind of different ways that you could go. However, you can see that there is a path that appears most sensible, and you kind of like looking at where these makeshift walkways seem to have been crafted. Continuing through this network of caverns, it kind of once again becomes tunnel. In total, you've now been walking for around 45 minutes or so. It's continued to descend once it goes back into tunnel. And after a time, you come to a small opening. The air is stale around you. It's cold, but it kind of has that... If you ever go into, like, old underground tunnels, you know, and there's that sort of weird damp smell from the stone. You get that from the dirt, you know, around you. But as you come into this small opening, you find evidence, clear evidence, that somebody at some point in time was here. There are various pieces of paper. There's a makeshift bed that is made out of. Now it's barely visible even, but there are just like bits of wood are arranged in various ways. There's a wood stump there and in fact, two wooden stumps that are sitting there that appear to be a makeshift table and chair, and just like various other bits of evidence of there appears to be a torch, long extinguished, lying on the ground.
Do we get a feel for how long this stuff has been abandoned? Like, are we talking months, years, decades?
Everybody
millennia?
give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Oof.
Since that old lady insulted my vision, I've been really honing my eyes today.
Ingrid,
Doing a lot of squinting.
That'll show him.
I don't need
Tell her.
glasses.
Ingrid, you can see your knowledge of wood, which you've taken your fair share of axes to wood at times as well, not being your first love. This is centuries old, and I think one thing that you will be able to detect is that if you're gonna be handling anything here, if you want it to remain intact, you're gonna have to be very careful. You can see that on this makeshift table stump, there's a whole bunch of papers, and there's writing on it.
I'll let you guys know. Everything is really, really old. So if you're gonna touch anything, make sure to do it carefully. Also, there's some writing over here.
It'd probably be best not to handle the papers.
Yeah.
They may crumble.
Right.
What would be the worst way forward? Mage hand, maybe? That'd be more delicate than... I mean, it
think
physically
so.
can't put in more force
Yeah.
than I can, so...
We need physics. The physics of D&D.
Right.
How strong is
Yeah.
mage hand?
Like,
Give me an hour.
How much force
Kind of
is
know
exerted
what
with a
it
mage
is.
hand? Yeah,
Here's what
exactly.
Well, it
I'd
can lift
say.
5 pounds within 6 seconds.
Oh, whether it can lift it or not is not the question, right? It's whether it can do it without destroying it. What I would say is this: if you are going to go and handle it, I'm going to ask for a dexterity check, and if Mage Hand is asked for it, then I will probably ask for a dexterity check and give it the same modifier as you, Lorben.
I guess I do have the highest dex somehow.
What can I read without
So-
touching before I break everything?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So
Well, can I just like lean over and see what's on the first page?
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Right.
The
Yeah.
first thing to say is there's a lot of scattered papers. However, there's a collection of, and many of them you can just see have like doodles on. Some of them are just a few words of gibberish. There is a collection of papers that have been somewhat bound together. It looks like
Some manuscript of some kind.
stripped tree bark has been used to bind some pages together, and the front page just reads it doesn't have a front cover. It's straight into the action, but I think you can immediately tell this is some sort of journal or some sort of record of what's been going on. And the first page is tattered. You can only about half the page still remains. Half of it is just completely gone. But making out what you can see that this is a memoir written by Ingon Quillas.
Motherfucker.
And the front page
I'll
and
be
what you
damned.
can see of the second page underneath it are all talking about his pursuit of Vignax, and basically the first thing that he writes is a confession to having faked his own death. In order to pursue Vignax and with the eventual aim of returning to Valarian as a conquering hero.
I need a history check to know that didn't happen at this point.
Indeed. Now there's something else. Next to the stump on the ground, there are 3 scrolls. still bound. Lorben, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Some kind of scrolls, mate.
Okay.
Three. You pick up. There are three scrolls lying next to this stump.
Can I have a look at those as well?
I showed you like fucking scrolls.
He says with fairly high arcana.
Paper.
Yeah, go on, Jeb. Why not?
All right.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, Lorben, let me have a look at them too.
Please.
Better. What you've got here are two scrolls of Speak with the Dead and one scroll of Speak with Animals.
Oh. Well.
Apart from that, there's not a great deal else. The doodles that I mentioned seem to be mostly crude self-portraits, and there's a couple that are like of a monster. Which do we know? Do you guys know? Did we establish whether you guys actually know what a Remoraz is?
I don't know if we established that we know what it is. I know we established that it is one, so I assume we would have found some information with that.
Okay. There are some crude doodles of a Remoraz as well, and some of them are just like this a crude self-portrait of him killing a Remoraz.
I like this guy.
That's as much as you can see now without investigating further.
Who's got the
damned.
best? Who's better? Who's the most dexterous? Who do we think?
Might be Ingrid.
I mean, I wouldn't think me, but the numbers say me.
Can I try and swing a help action that I'm like? The way I was going to try and describe it actually would probably be more of a hindrance, but I'm going to just kind of be like, just delicate, not a little bit less on the left side. Just trying to read that bit there. Don't lift that bit quite yet. It's going to fall off. And just like trying to help guide, be a second
Ingrid,
pair of eyes on it.
Ingrid,
I almost see Ingrid like delicately putting the head of her axe between the pages to like flip it that way or something. I don't know.
If it works, it works.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be a truly insane way of doing this. But Ingrid, you can roll with advantage. Ingrid, you can roll a dexterity throw with advantage, but
Okay.
the number to beat here is going to be a 16.
All right. Sure.
One.
Advantage.
Quick save.
You're right. Ooh, we're so close.
Save scum.
You read all these, right?
Peace.
I'm going to say on a 14. Ingrid, not really a commentary on your abilities or lack thereof. As you delicately go to lift this group of pages, the bottom half that have been in contact with the wood, they just disintegrate. They're damp through. The bottom half basically just falls to bits.
Yeah.
Many of the other pages, even further up, crumble and flake. And what you are left with, as well as the first couple of pages talking about him faking his own death. Let me just give me 1 second.
I'm hoping that we've managed to recover some of the end pages more than anything else.
I'm afraid not.
Well, I don't have paper. I was gonna say we should have tried to like copy it or something. But,
Yeah, but even then we'd have to have moved it to see what to copy.
True.
I think what becomes clear from what you're able to recover is that Ingon, obvious as you've probably already established, carved this tunnel himself using a combination of his hands, his and his sword.
This
just
dude
like
was so fucking
hacking
cool.
chunks out of a dirt wall with his sword.
Word.
So he went through all the effort of faking his death and didn't write in his will, "Please bury me with my favorite shovel." He was like,
Might have
"This
aroused
guy's gonna
suspicion, I
think ahead, man."
Ingrid's just like, God, with a shovel or with a sword? You ruined that sword.
It would either be the best
talks-
sword or like the worst sword by the end of that.
Yeah. Not even a sword at the end of it. He maybe he made it into a shovel.
Yeah.
he talks in the writings obviously about pursuing Vignacs and following his best information that it may be residing beneath Valarian, and basically kind of paints quite a bitter picture of a guy who nobody believed him. He actually feels quite vindicated, and is like, I'll be proved right, and I'll return to Valarian, a conquering hero, once I've destroyed my nemesis Vignacs.
So he's vindicated just in finding this cave system.
Yeah, I think, yes, that's exactly what he seems to be indicating.
Yeah.
That he regards the cave network itself as clear evidence. There is a further pathway that carries on from here, and I think the read on this would probably be that he seems to have been using this area as a sort of HQ for himself, for whatever reason. If anyone who has nature proficiency? I think
Nope.
Jeb, you might.
I do, yes.
Jeb, give me a nature roll.
I would love to do that, Martin.
Yeah, baby boy.
Nice.
The reason that he would have used this place as an HQ becomes obvious to you, Jeb, if you know what you're looking for, because you can make out running through this chamber, which is only a small chamber. They're just like a small opening with dirt tunnel either side of it. You can see that there used to be a stream that ran through here, a stream of water.
Mm-hmm.
It's long since run dry, you can see that, but you surmise that's probably why he would have used this place, because he had access to water.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it looks like he had what he needed down here for.
Now, who took those
For a time.
scrolls? Who took the scrolls of Speak with Dead and Speak with Animals? Who's got them?
I can keep all of them.
Doesn't hugely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I would have
probably
identified him and maybe given them to Lorben. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't need them.
The path. Is there anything else that anybody wants to try and ascertain in this room?
Are there
I'd
any?
be quite interested to see if there's an obvious, like, this was the last, or like the most well-traveled kind of direction that he went from here,
Yeah.
or if it is just kind of, there's makeshift walkways, but that's it. There's
So
no easy way to discern direction.
where you are at the moment, you've got this small opening with tunnel either way. So this is kind of linear. This bit.
Yeah.
It's just a small chamber, like a pocket, really, of
Oh,
rock.
okay, there's just one. I mean.
Yeah, so kind of one entrance either side, basically. One that is the route you came from, obviously. Something
Okay.
else, Jeb, on a 23 nature. Just off down the tunnel, you can see broken eggs. Eggs that are about kind of ostrich egg size, pretty big.
Okay.
And you can see that there are eggs that have hatched. Now, on a 23, you can see that those eggs are likely from some time ago as well. This isn't last week, you know. They're husks, and again, they're kind of crumbled and stuff. But you can detect the signs of eggs.
Yeah. could I possibly determine what they're from? Like what kind of animal?
I don't think you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I would kind of gesture to Ingrid and Lorben and maybe, go to like pick up a piece of one, but when I touch it, it would just kind of go to dust and just say like, well, I don't know what it was, but something hatched some young here a long time ago.
So they're probably all grown now.
Yeah.
That's comforting.
That could be bad.
I'm just going to refresh my invisibility, if that's all right with everyone.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
Lasts for an hour, requires concentration.
I like to think it's a panic response. It's just like, huh? And it's like, oh, Lorben's invisible again.
Only in dark rooms, though. Otherwise I just wish.
Like those fainting goats.
Your response.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I do that too, but no one can see it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Free.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in this room? I'm going to
think
assume
now
you're
that I
going to
saw
follow this
that-
path.
That egg, I think I'm gonna just have my axe out and be like head on a swivel,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
assuming
think,
whatever was in those eggs are much bigger now.
Knowing that
I think
we've
one
kind of.
thing that.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead,
go.
Lorben. I'm sorry.
No, you go.
Okay, I was just gonna like looking at the walls of this cavern, maybe near his table or where his bed was, just see if there's any like marcation of dates or scratch marks of like how many days he'd been here. Just something to try to get an idea of like just how long maybe he was here.
Yeah, I'll do you one better than that. The pages that you were able to make out are mostly the pages seem to be written from the same year that he was buried, which I know Lorben certainly would be aware is in the year 612, which is about 2,500 years ago. But the pages up to where they completely begin to disintegrate, they cover a period of about 8 years.
Okay. Man.
So he was underground
long
for
time.
at least 8 years. And
Right.
probably you surmise longer than that based on you've only got half of this book,
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
The writings as they go on, by the way, the handwriting gets more erratic and the sentences themselves make less sense. The other issue you're coming up against with this thing is that it becomes harder to make sense of it as it goes along.
Mm-hmm.
It starts out pretty lucid, and then by the time it's disintegrating, it's less easy to tell what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jeb would feel a bit of pity for this, but also awe at just being so driven by something that you fake your own death to continue pursuing it, but like living a life just so isolated and alone underground, like no wonder this guy went crazy, more crazy than he already was, presumably, but yeah.
Let's see what Rodney makes of it.
Makes of what?
Just kind of the camp. I'm interested to see if he has any kind of reaction like he did for the gravestone. That's kind of the thing I'm looking for is kind of my whatever those rods are called that find water. But I'm just kind of holding him out to see if he gets any kind of real leaning towards any
Like
of the
a
items. Just as a
divining
Is
rod.
he growling more?
That's it, yeah.
Point him at a thing.
He only seems to be interested at all in the paper, the pages of this kind of makeshift memoir.
Yeah, I know better than to let him get near it. But
What do you? He kind of, and even that he sort of sniffs it and then doesn't really appear to have any particular response. What's the plan with these pages, by the way? Are you planning to leave these here or take them with you, or what?
I mean, are they safe for us to keep hold of, or are they just going to fall apart in whatever we put them in?
That's a great question.
If they're safe to keep, then I'd like to store them, but I don't feel like they are.
Yeah. I moved them and they started to crumble, so...
Yeah.
We could potentially, like, close them between the pages of a book or something, you know, to kind of keep them flat.
Yeah.
But that would, again, involve moving them and, you know...
I think we're hopefully going to find a way out the tunnel at the other end. And hopefully not need to backtrack and dig our way back out of a grave. So I feel like we should try and keep hold of them if we can.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm happy that the parts that have crumbled away, and the pages you're left with are at least robust enough to survive being kept safely within the bounds of another book.
Yeah.
All right, great. The path.
I'm going to say that Jeb's got hold of that.
Jeb,
yes.
you are the
Ingrid
bookkeeper.
doesn't have books.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll go into one of my pouches.
So the path continues on. The air around you remains crisply cold, but only about 10 minutes later, you once again see evidence of the dirt tunnel breaking into a new chamber. It's an enormous, vast cavern filled with massive ice. What's the word I'm after? Like stalagmites. Huge crystal structures of ice and stone everywhere. There's the sound of... Do you know if you ever see like footage of a glacier in the ocean and you can just hear these huge deep cracks, but it sounds like they could be coming from 2 miles away, you know?
Just almost kind of Star Warsy kind of ice noises.
Yeah, just real
through.
There's this just like energy of this place is still and silent, but just every few seconds you'll just hear this like crunch of a deep crack somewhere that is not visible to you, basically. You can see evidence of more of these makeshift walkways created out of wood or stone or whatever else was available. And actually this is almost like a canyon with like big kind of like a monument valley sort of thing of these big ice and stone formations that and there's like a deeper gully and it goes quite far down. With your dark vision, looking down into this canyon, you reach almost like the edge of a big canyon, and across the other side, with walkways leading down to it, you can see. Actually, everybody, give me a perception check, and we'll see what can be seen.
Lovely.
What I see.
A nat 20.
Oh, a lot.
Pretty good rolls all round, really, it must be said.
My eyes are so good, guys.
Using the dark vision that we all have.
So,
by the way,
great peepers, everybody. So I think because you all rolled well, I'm tempted to kind of do this one at a time because I think you might all notice different things.
Okay.
Ingrid, I think you would notice. No, we'll start from the top. Let's go with Jeb. Jeb, you're focused on the structure of the room, and you can see that the way that you came into this cavern appears to be the only entrance or exit. It doesn't. You can't detect any other ways in or out. It's just a massive open chamber with these big pillars, but no other kind of openings. Ingrid, you can see down at the bottom of the gully, there are places that presumably were previously pools of water. that are now frozen solid. And on a nat 20, you can see that there are creatures frozen in the ice. Creatures you do not recognize, frozen in the ice. Lorben, you see, you've only got eyes for one thing, and that is across the other side of the cavern, down the bottom of a gully, on almost like a naturally formed staircase, the massive, skinless skeleton of a Remoraz. And coming out of the and then right in front of the skull, in front of the head of this thing, you can see a figure of a person still with their sword plunged into the skull and totally encased in ice.
Wow.
Damn. Anybody in chat that's not familiar with what a Remoraz is, imagine if a centipede was also a cobra and vice versa.
And was about fucking 80 feet long.
Yeah,
And thankfully
really
is
fucking
just double
horrible
check.
looking thing.
A
Yeah, very
skinless
scary.
I like that
skeleton,
it's
you
just
said,
bones.
yes? This one's a
Yeah.
skeleton, yeah?
It-
With a sword in its head?
It's a skeleton with a sword in its head, yes.
Good, good, good.
If you look down there, there's some like frozen somethings. I think they're
There's a
animals. of some sort.
skinless... There's a... Ingrid.
Yeah. But there's like these ones though.
I mean,
But,
they're cool.
but did you see this cavern? Who gives a shit about that?
Guys!
Jeb just like leans in. There's no other exits here, by the way.
That's right.
Well,
If you want to know more about this, you're going to have to get closer, of course. You're a long
I
way
mean,
off from
I'm-
this thing.
I'm immediately going down whatever looks like the safest path towards the two figures. I say the figures, one of them's a fucking... How do I say it again? Sorry, Remoraz?
Remoraz.
Remoraz.
Yeah, I think Jeb would be completely in awe. I think it's safe to say that he's never seen anything like this before. Never encountered any creature this big or, to him, like completely otherworldly. Yeah.
To be specific, I exaggerated slightly, but it was about 40 feet long. This thing, so it's a big lad.
So huge, yeah. I think Lorben's like practically giddy at this point, just like, oh my god, my Pedro's gonna be so proud. Come on, let's do this. All right, come on. We've had it. Okay.
Is it, are all three of you going down to this?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll follow Lorben.
The three of you descend over these walkways down into this canyon. When you arrive, then, as I say, this is almost like a natural forming staircase, kind of like 3 or 4 big kind of platforms of stone and ice. This isn't difficult terrain, by the way. The ground is stone unless otherwise advised. I don't need a bunch of Baldur's Gate 3 people just fucking slipping on their asses all the time.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you arrive at the and find yourself face to face with the decomposed skeleton. Well, the skeleton itself is in completely intact. Embedded dead center of its skull is a long blade, and wielded, almost perfectly preserved. You see, encased in a block of ice that's almost... Lorben, give me an investigation check.
Oh.
I still have my head on a swivel for those like monsters that I assume are somewhere that came out of that egg. Just FYI. I saw
Good to
monsters up
say.
the eyes. You know.
Yeah.
I got monsters in my brain. Looking at a giant 40-foot monster.
Lorben, you on a 17, the ice, the way that it's formed, it's almost like smooth around the front of Ingon.
It's like a blast, right?
It's a blast, and you can see it blasting out behind him. You got it. What do you?
Wow.
What do you take from that?
I take it that I don't know a lot about the creature that he killed, so I don't know if that's an ability of it, but the positioning seems weird. So it's almost as if killing the creature released something that hit him.
I think Lorben's thing on that is right on the money. That it's actually it's almost like the act of driving the blade into its skull released this blast.
That's the point of
ice energy that completely froze Ingon in place. The ice is so clean and smooth. You can see Ingon's face. He is a couple of feet from you. His facial features are still recognizable. It's almost like mummified, you know, like but really well preserved in ice. You can see, it's so clear that you can see a circlet on his brow that bears like a shimmering purple, like an amethyst stone in it. He's wearing incredible armor, really ornate armor, and you think this is what this guy was buried in. And he holds this two-handed blade that your best guess, I suppose, is that this has been stuck in place for 2,500 years, encased in ice.
The whole blade is
unreal.
ice, right?
I would like
can't
to.
go look at it.
I'm gonna drop concentration on invisibility. I'm gonna look at Jeb and Ingrid and just be like, I don't think this is going to work, but I have to try it. And then I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire on the skull of the creature that he killed in an attempt to thaw the guy out. On the smallest chance that through some magical means he sustained himself in a tunnel for 8 years at least. Maybe he survived.
I guess it's worth a try.
Cool.
I guess it's worth a try, you know. And we also, if it don't work, we've got these two speak with dead scrolls and a speak with an animal. So maybe we could cast one on him and the speak with dead and
both
animal
on
speaking on the Remoraz. Talk to them too. I don't know.
I'll apologize for burning its skull after, and then I'll cast Create Bonfire on the skull.
Nice. While he's lighting that, I want to kind of more closely look at the creatures frozen in the ice, because I am gathering that they were like flash frozen by this death, based on kind of what Lorben is relaying. And so, I want to look more closely at them. Like, I'm presuming they're preserved in much the same way.
Ooh, I want to look too.
The ones that you can see were... Well, you know what? Give me... Jeb and Ingrid, I was going to ask you for a perception check anyway, because you had said about looking around the room for signs of living creatures. Jeb, give me an investigation on the... Ingrid, give me perception. Jeb, give me investigation on the frozen creatures. While you're doing that... Both lousy. Okay, we can move on.
At least for
nothing.
almost
Thanks
the
for the distraction.
No, I can do better than that though. Ingrid, you do not detect. You're kind of looking around the canyon. You can't see any signs of movement or anything like that. Jeb, your investigation on these creatures, at least one of them you can see is dead. It's decapitated, actually. So it seems more like it just happened to be lying in this pool and was then frozen over. These are all like little rock pools, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And now just like a sheen of ice over them. Lorben,
Can I
go
figure
ahead.
out like maybe what kind? Sorry, can I figure out like what kind of creature they are? Like, are they fish? Are they reptilian? Are they little baby remoras? Like, I'm trying to
They
sort of get an
are
idea of
more
what they are.
like giant bugs.
Okay. So they're
Lorben-
horrible. Got it.
Lorben,
Let's leave those nights.
Yeah.
What does it say
They can
about the
stay.
bonfire, Lorben? If anything.
So create bonfire is a cantrip that lets me basically make a just for an action make a bonfire in a 5-foot square, and then if you're in the fire you take damage. It can be used as like an offensive cantrip, but otherwise it just ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried. So it gives off heat basically. I'm just using it as a way of thawing out the ice around the bonfire.
This block of ice surrounding Ingon, the bonfire is not terribly powerful, but the ice does begin to sweat and does begin. You see the near side begin to thaw around the sword blade, and the front going back. He's like a foot into the ice, so this is going to take some time.
Sure.
But after a couple of about 90 seconds of waiting, the ice cracks and cracks and cracks and cracks, and you watch this ripple effect sort of thing. A gully of ice along the ground, crack, 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 crack. It now the sound begins to kind of echo around the whole chamber.
Well, that's
We
a
have
bit
an
more than I
okay
was
ground.
expecting.
And
Yeah,
I
we're
would
on
like to try
stone.
make sure I'm on a stable ground. If I'm
You're
I'd be
Same.
more worried about the things above you, to be honest.
you're on stable ground.
Here comes Valerian.
You find yourself
Right
in the
on
last.
down.
You're in the last flagon at the bar, which is
Oh,
fallen
so
in. Amazing. You hear this ice cracking all around you. The chamber begins to shudder, and you hear the noise as little pockets of ice crack. Stone begins to crack, and all of a sudden, upon the ridge, you can hear, you can't yet see, the sound of creatures moving.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
I will give the creatures begin to come around, and you can see them now at the top of walkways, and they begin to kind of make a shrill chittering. They see you. You see them. I'll give everybody a chance to make a nature check, but I don't think any of you know what these are, and I'm gonna so I'm gonna say an 18 or above will do it.
Oh wow.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
My nature's pretty high, so let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Not high enough.
Not
Damn.
quite.
Close.
So close.
I'll tell you, the players, what they are, but which is that they are Ankeg, which are big old bug guys.
Oh, no.
Okay.
There are
These
Oh,
were my
horrible!
very first
Real
D&D
bad.
campaign.
Kind of look like
In 3.5.
tyrannids from
yeah, they're
Fortnite.
gross. There are three of them that you can see at this present time. Would you please roll initiative?
Shit!
I
Here we
guess.
go.
And here's your ice cavern. And while you roll initiative, I'm going to get your tokens
Rip.
shifted down to
Yeah.
here. I'm going to put Jeb and
One
Ingrid
high
over here,
Right.
investigating the ice pools. What I will say is, it's a
Ingrid.
real specific one. If you are stood on any, you can kind of see where those ice pools are, I hope. The slightly darker patches down the bottom there.
Yes.
if you
Yes.
are specifically on those, that will be difficult terrain, and you'll need to make a check to avoid going prone. They're pretty easy to avoid. Now then, I am going to need 2 seconds to get this ready.
If we slip on ice, I need someone to make a comical slip noise. Because that's what I always picture in
Yeah.
like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what I always
yeah.
picture in Baldur's Gate when they slip. It's
Yeah.
very funny. It's a really good animation.
We're gonna be doing some skedaddling. Martin, this is some really good. Just to comment on your map making, I really like the way you use the stalactites around the edges. Is almost like we're peering down through.
Wish I could claim credit.
Oh well, shit.
I'm not the
Because I had that
originator
laugh.
of this map.
I see.
I
Well,
have actually modified it
well done.
though for various ways. But yeah, the original thing, not me, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But I agree, it is very cool. Awesome. Let's get them here.
Oh,
And
boy,
I'm
here
gonna
we
need to
go.
rearrange my screen a little bit.
Hmm.
There we go. I can see better now.
I
I'm
need to
just
get
trying
my-
to see. So what I'm going to say is this one here in the center of the map. That ridge can be climbed up, so that's kind of easily able to be scaled. And also likewise the one by the Remoraz skeleton's tail. Now, in addition, by the
Gotcha.
way, no, actually, no. Hold that thought. Right, let's have a look at these initiatives. So, Jeb 21, very nice. I'm gonna do a roll for all 3 of the Ankeg, whatever they're called.
I'm going to go for the quickest toilet break just before we get into the nitty.
Do it. Thank you. Ankeg get a no bonus to their initiative roll. But do roll a 15. So they are going to sit after Jeb, but before Ingrid and Lorben. So that is going to be that.
Ingrid, recall that you have that elixir that will increase your speed if you need it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
It adds 10 feet for 1 hour to your speed.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Jeb, you were a 21. Ingrid, you are a 12. Lorben, you are a measly 8. I'm going to go for a wee as well. So you two keep everybody occupied, and I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
You can do that.
What's up, chat?
Hey, chat. Guys, all right, while they're gone, let's play a
Yeah.
real prank where we, like, everybody writes something really nice about Martin and
Yeah.
Griggs. So,
Yeah, do
like,
it.
just, it'll be so fucked. Oh, Griggs back, so don't tell him what we're doing.
Shit! Don't
Yeah.
tell.
But yeah, it'll be so mean to Martin if
So
we all
funny.
write something really nice about him while he's gone.
Oh, we're doing this
Yeah.
bit
Oh,
again. I
it'll
see.
piss him off.
Yeah.
That'll make him so mad.
Or we could go the other way and just be like, "Fuck you, Martin! You fucking bastard!"
Does he have headphones on right now? Can he hear us?
Yeah, he
well,
took him off. I saw.
Yeah, he's got wired now.
It's like, God damn
He'll
it.
come back. He'll come back and watch this after on the VOD though. So
That's right.
Yeah.
It's for him,
All
for
right.
answer.
Right, what's going on? Stop messing around.
Nothing.
Absolutely
Nothing.
nothing. Don't even
All
worry
right.
about it.
All right, okay, I see what's going on.
I did,
Right.
definitely didn't prank you in chat.
It's
Yeah.
a-
You
What a-
pranked? Ha.
I am absolutely wrecked. I will never come back. From
Got you,
this.
you motherfucker. No, it's fine.
All right. Here's the situation. We have got 3 Ankeg, 3 of you. Initiative is rolled. Lorben, that walkway goes up to the central platform, the one that's next to you, those stairs.
Yep.
Initiative has been rolled.
Walkway.
Let's commence. Battle.
Let's do it.
Battle music. Let's go.
Jeb,
Yeah.
you are up first. What have you got for me?
Right. Okay, so
Skyrim music.
Okay, so like north of where I am, that one ankeg that's up on the ledge there, how far would you say that is from me?
That is about 35 feet from you now.
Okay, well within range.
Basically, your tokens occupy what is essentially a 5-foot square, so you can kind of eyeball it. But yeah, it's kind of 30 to 35 feet.
Okay, got you. Thank you. All right. So I want to lob something at this thing. Let's chuck a flaming sphere, shall we?
Inspector?
5-foot diameter sphere appears in an unoccupied space of your choice, so like directly where that thing is. Creature must make a dex saving throw. Creature takes 2d6 fire on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. So either way, it's going to get a little bit cooked.
And then you can like move that as well, can't you? On successive turns?
Yeah. As a bonus action, I can move it up to 30 feet.
Okay, so you're after a dex save from this monster, yeah?
From the Ankeg, yeah.
14 to beat. Rolls a 3.
That's right.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay, so
Woof.
now we're going to roll some delicious damage. What did it say? A 2d6?
You did.
Okay, so yeah, I'm casting this as a second level spell slot. All right, so 2d6. Bam, bam, go. High numbers,
10.
baby. 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Love it.
All right.
Awesome. Anything else?
Yes, I want to move myself east, kind of in between those two. There's like a little canyon there.
I got you.
To give myself cover on both sides.
Yeah, love that. Very cool. Anything else?
Yeah. I think that's it.
By the way, Jeb, for your purposes mostly, there's a rule that I have a feeling, I doubt it's come up very often, but we may have fallen foul of it, but I am going to enforce from here on out. I don't know if we have actually done this before or not, but you cannot utilize 2 spells on a turn. So you cannot do a spell attack and, for instance, a bonus action healing spell. You can do a cantrip, I believe.
Yeah, it's better thought of as you can't use 2 spell slots.
Yeah, that's right.
That makes it a bit easier.
That's right. So yeah, just to keep you in the loop, if you're having to decide at some point between doing a heal and an action, you cannot do both.
Okay, I think I may have once done as a bonus action
Who
use
cares?
Healing Word.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That makes sense though.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, I will enforce it going forward.
Okay.
Right.
We have to reload. We have to go all the way back
very
there.
good.
The Ankeg are up. The first thing that all 3 of them do is lift their heads to the sky and each let out this really shrill sound. You can see now clusters in the room, and some of them are. I'll locate them. Let me see if I'm going to just put them as Ankeg tokens, but what they actually are is like spawn. You see little pockets of eggs burst open. Think of the Mirelurk spawn in Fallout 4, basically. These kind of arthropod, skittering bugs. Now, they are
BBs.
little babies.
Kill.
Who's up next in the initiative after them? It's going to be Ingrid, right? Ingrid, give me a perception check if you want.
Okay.
I'm going to be moving that fireball over by the babies.
Oh, cool. I see nothing. My eyes aren't working right
You
now.
see
sorry.
Jack. You don't know.
I used them really well earlier.
You don't know anything about these guys.
Nope.
So yeah, these are just like clusters of about like 4 or 5 in each cluster of these tiny little bugs, and I will reveal their locations to you in just a moment.
So they're kind of like a little swarm, are they? Or
Yes, you got it. And
Gotcha.
they will, kind of behave as such. One of them's going to be right up on that central thing. Right, so, oh fuck, I'm going to have to remember which ones are which. This isn't going to be easy, is it? Let me make them a bit smaller, the egg ones.
Maybe
that'll-
flip them, if you can, if that's easy to do.
That's a good idea. I should probably have just fucking made them something else, to be honest. But yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead and make the go ahead and like split the difference and make the other ankegs a little bit bigger, maybe, just so make them stand up different even more.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, and that'll help too.
There you go.
Yeah.
There.
Maybe just get rid of half of them. That'll
Or just get rid. Yeah,
actually work
let's
pretty
just
well.
say we won. Get the experience from this. Perfect.
Right, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Next thing that is going to happen is the one Jeb that you hit up on that ridge is going to do an acid spray attack at Ingrid. So it's gonna move a little bit closer. It's gonna come down to here, and then it's gonna do an acid spit. I need a dexterity save 13 to beat, please, from Ingrid.
Right. Where is my
Got
window?
this.
There it is.
Dexterity's your jam. We remember how you didn't completely destroy a 2,000-year-old book. Yeah,
Hey.
makes
Gee.
it. You still
Hell
take
yeah.
half. You still take half damage. So it's a 3d6 would be the full. So I'm going to roll that, and you're going to take whatever half of whatever this says.
Yeah, I
13,
do have advantage on poison too.
Six damage for you.
Okay, I'll take.
The one that I need to roll initiative for the skitterers as well. 15. They're going to go right after the ankeg. So the second one up is the one up on the eastern bridge. Is going to do exactly the same thing to Lorben. Lorben, DC 13 Dex save, please. And you know what? I'll tell you now, Ingrid, you can get one prepped as well because the other one is
Oh
gonna
god. Save is +1. I got too much shit open. I need to sort my. Ugh.
I feel that.
Eee.
You want me to do mine now?
You sure?
No.
Okay, both going to fail.
Oh, good.
So 3d6 damage. This one's for Lorben.
Gee, 36 damage.
7.
Could have been
Not
way
great.
worse.
Yeah.
I have
sorry.
resistance to poison, I think, as a dwarf, so.
This is
I think
acid
I also
damage,
take that.
I'm
If this is-
afraid.
Yeah, I was about to say this isn't poison.
Dang it, I forgot they're different.
But to be honest, 7 damage is not too bad in that situation.
Could definitely
Okay.
be worse.
And then Ingrid, I'm going to do 3d6 for you as well for a failed. And 6, so not too bad at all, really. Right, the
Very good,
the
very
skittering thingies are up. Now, they are...
Such a bad initiative roll.
I hate the skittering thingies.
I know.
Let me...
I want to chop them.
2 of them are going to do movement only. And that's this one being brought into the central platform. That one is here. They've only got 20 feet of movement. But that is close enough for this one to make it as far as the skeleton of Remoraz and of Vignax. And what you see as the
I don't like this.
Ankeg skitterers make it, they all leap onto the bones of Vignax, and
Where the bonfire is.
Use that as a platform.
they avoid the head. They
They
jump.
should jump right on there. Get a barbecue.
They jump onto the sort of right hand side, and what happens as they jump on is they all dissipate into this weird coating and become like a soft flesh over the top of the bones.
No.
These skitterers disappear off the map, and you see as
fucking no.
Remoraz's right side becomes reanimated,
You're not allowed to reanimate the river.
And just big, and it can't do anything. It's just lying there. But it does just the right hand side, the its right legs begin to kind of like just flap lazily on the ground.
Fucking bastards.
So that's that. That's the end of their turn. Ingrid.
Holy
Hi.
fuck.
This the one like kind of to the north of me
Yeah.
is probably the closest, yeah?
Certainly.
My level. Alright. I am going to run up to it and scream and rage.
Yeah.
I'm screaming in its face. Cause for fun. And I will choose the Path of the Wolf, so allies have advantage on attack rolls against any enemy within 5 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. And I'm just gonna attack it.
Okay, nice. Give me you have 2 attacks, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do you want to give me 2 attack rolls with advantage and do the whole damage together? Then you
yeah,
get to
sure,
roll
why
a big load of dice. That's just what I would like to
Yeah,
do.
we love that.
not? 2 dice with advantage, and then plus.
So yeah, give me the attack roll with advantage first, and then do that, and then do that
Yeah.
again.
Okay. Plus 6,
Yeah, that hits.
and then do it again.
Do the same again.
Yeah.
Yeah, both hit.
Yes.
So give me your
Fuck this thing up.
damage roll and twice at the same time. Then you get to throw out a
Alright.
big old load of satisfying dice.
Oh, I love a big burst.
I
of
got
dice.
to roll
Scream, yeah.
I got to roll 10d10 damage on Fueros yesterday. It was the best feeling.
Oh my god. That's so
Oh, hell
satisfying.
yeah.
It's even more satisfying when it's actual dice and you have to be like, drop.
Oh yeah.
Oh
totally.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the best. Nothing
Sorry,
beats
what did
that
you say
feeling.
you wanted me to do? I just was like, lots
Well,
of
you've-
dice, yes.
You've
cool.
done 2
Roll
hits,
both
so
your
just
damage.
give me both of your damage rolls,
Okay.
but do them together.
Yeah.
So the bonus twice as well.
Okay. So that's 1. That's
So
good.
27 in total, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. This thing is not looking good at all. Between you and Jeb, you've put some fucking gravy on this boy.
Excellent.
It's still standing, but just barely.
I love
Awesome.
my
Anything
gravy.
anything else from you,
No, that's it.
Lorben?
Should have recklist, but that's fine. I'll do it later.
How far to the north can I get up that ridge you said was traversable?
Yes, you can just climb up onto that, no problem.
Yeah, so ideally I'd want to get up to there so that I can cast a spell, basically an area spell where I'm currently stood.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Onto
that's
that ridge
good.
you go.
I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar, which is the 20-foot radius sphere of darkness that does damage to any creatures starting or ending their turn in it on the
Nice.
skeleton.
Yeah.
Just to
Yes, dude.
kill anything that's going to get on there and try and stop them from doing it. So that is any creature that starts there will take
How
cold
big is the
damage.
radius? 20.
Oh, sorry, 20-foot radius. Yeah, so it should. If it's a 40-foot long skeleton, I'll cover the whole skeleton with it. So I'll center it like that.
I love that. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, so the entire
So-
skeleton's covered. Yeah, cool.
Hungry
Awesome.
Hadar.
Anything else?
Hungry Hadar. So yeah, cold damage if they start there, acid damage if they end there, and there's a save involved with the ending turn. That starting is guaranteed damage.
What? Sorry, say that last thing again.
So if they start their turn, it's guaranteed damage. If they end their turn there, they have to make a save or take damage.
Understood. And it's cold and acid, respectively.
Correct.
Understood. All right, awesome. Anything else from you?
I'm good. I feel like that was pretty effective. I mean, if I can hide as a... No, that's not a bonus action, is it? No, I'm good.
Jeb, we're back to the top of the initiative, my friend.
Okay, so never mind. This is more something I need to remember for myself. So, Alchemical Savant grants me a +3 bonus to the roll of a spell, and it says that roll must restore hit points or damage, which is acid, fire, necrotic, or poison. So, I think my damage on that last should have been +3. Again, that's something I need to remember. We don't need to like reaccount.
So you should. Are you telling me you should have done 3 more damage, or was that on the attack roll or the damage roll? Sorry.
It says the roll must restore hit points or damage. So maybe, you know what? I don't think it's specifically a damage roll. I think it's an attack roll.
It sounds like a damage roll to me.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a damage roll. So maybe add 3 more points of damage to that Ankeg. If it's dead now.
Ingrid,
maybe the acid just took a while to work.
I kill.
Ingrid, how do you want to do this? No, you're right. You know what? You know what? Let's role play that out. That while this thing is,
I'm sorry. I need to remember
acid is baking into this thing and disintegrating it. It takes 2 massive hits from Ingrid, and then a few seconds later, as the thing, it drops dead. Incredible.
I feel like it like looked like it was gonna come back, and then it died.
You opened up a wound for the acid to get into.
Exactly. It filters into the organs. Amazing. Right, Jeb, your turn. What can you do for me on this one?
Okay. So I have that flaming sphere that I will address in a moment because I have a bonus action I can use with it. So from where I am, I think I could peer out into my left and see that other Ankeg and the skitterers. Do I have a line on either of those?
You could. No, they're kind of above you. Both.
Okay.
Oh no. Sorry. Actually, there is one above you. Right. There is the one to your right is actually underneath that ice crystal. So yes, you can get to that easily.
Okay. So I want to move myself kind of around so I could get like a clear shot. Yeah, about there is good. And I think, let me see. Sorry. They do not seem to like fire, but can't imagine they have a ton of hit points either. I'm going to throw a cantrip. I'm going to throw a firebolt. So yeah, like little I'll just like whip a firebolt at this thing.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah, attack roll. Okay, so sorry, I'm getting familiar. I very rarely have to roll. Most of mine are like checks, so where the hell is it?
So you are.
It's spell attack. All right. So
so +6 on your spell attack.
Yeah.
Should make this almost unmissable.
We'll see. Wow. Fuck. 8.
It's a miss.
Damn it!
Why would you?
You had to say it, didn't you? All right. Well,
how dare?
We'll say it like plinks off the ice and like sprays above and past it. But with that, I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to direct that flaming sphere, and I'm going to slam it into the other one that's kind of closer to Ingrid.
Is that a bonus action to move that?
It is a bonus action. I can move it at
Fucking hell yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you sure can. Okay, you can move it up to 30 feet is the only thing. So where did you want to move it to, sorry?
I want to move it to that skitterer that's closest to Ingrid.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And it needs to do a Dex 14 save, yeah?
It needs to go through the Dex save again, yes.
You got it. We are going 14 to beat. Rolls a 7.
Yes. Okay. So
do
2d6 fire damage.
Do you get your +3 on this, or is that a once per day sort of thing?
I think it's on a. Well, let me see. It says when casting a spell using alchemist supplies as a focus, gain a +3 bonus to one roll of the spell. So, I think that now that it's cast, it's not bonused again.
Sounds like it's just every time, unless it's got a consumable involved.
Maybe. I'm trying to interpret it. I want to make sure I use it properly.
So this is a feature and traits. Where are we looking? Sorry, alchemical savant. Is that it? Whenever you cast a spell using your alchemist supplies, well, that says when you use your alchemist supplies as the spellcasting focus. So I don't know how.
Which I always do. So this wouldn't be that case because it's already a cast thing, right?
Yeah, I guess not.
It depends on if there's a focus component, probably, to the spell.
I don't think that
Because
applies
not
on
all
this. So
spells have it.
we'll just take the damage roll from Firebolt, from Flaming Sphere. Sorry.
All right,
A
so 9 points of
9.
damage on the skitterer. Yeah.
Okay. I need to put these guys.
And if
in
it ends
the
its turn inside that sphere or 5 feet from it, it is once again burning.
You got it.
So we'll need to move. Nice.
And for the dramatic lighting of this encounter for everybody to imagine, this sphere gives off like bright burning light in a 20-foot radius as well. So it's like casting this icy blue cavern and there's like a golden heat.
Is it like a weird, like, chemically kind of colored fire? Like it's got like a bit of green from copper and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it kind of like, because, you know, it's like, it's coming from the liquid of that, of like, you know, the what I threw to like ignite it. And so I think it's almost like a magmatic, like swirling, like liquid flame, like, you know, like, but I like that too. I like that there's other colors like kind of shooting and darting around on the surface of it. Yeah.
Awesome. Anything
Looks
else on
cool
your
is
turn?
what I'm trying to say.
Jebbaroonie. Yeah, anything else from you?
No, I've moved, I've attacked, I've had a bonus round. I think I'm good right there.
You're done. Okay, we've got the Ankegs next to act. I think the one up on the ridge in the southwest is going to just check that there's nothing to say they can't do this. I mean, look like they've got pretty powerful legs to me, so I'm saying they absolutely can that they can jump. So it's gonna.
They do not miss leg day.
It's gonna leap down to here. It is gonna do acid thing again, and once again this is gonna be coming at Ingrid. So Ingrid, another 13 Dex save, please.
All right.
Come on, Ingrid. Come on, Ingrid. Get it.
12.
Damn it!
Yeah,
So
that's
close. So close.
Oh, bigger
Oh
numbers
my
this
God.
time. 11.
Ooh.
All right, that's fine. You're getting me
still not
closer to
horrible.
like, you know, my halfway mark.
The other one over on the east side of the map, I think is gonna try one.
I'm assuming the radius of darkness isn't enough to block line of sight. It wouldn't matter if it's just going to look around.
I would say, yeah, I would say if it was going to do acid attack at you from there, it would go over the top of your spell, because it's like a dome, right?
Yeah, it's a radius, so
Yeah,
it would be like a hemisphere.
So yes, it would go. It would go over the top of it. However, in this case, it's going to make a melee attack, and that is going to be +5 to hit.
Thankfully, I've got such a really high AC of 12, so it's never going to hit me. It's going to roll a 1. Eat my ass.
Rolled 2 ones, actually.
Rolls an 11 and misses.
Damn.
That's very, very good news for you.
Yeah.
As you might,
Yeah,
assume. Nothing else on their turn. Skitterers then, very undeterred by your thing. What this now means is they're going to run. Now, what's the deal with your Hunger of Hadar? When do they have to roll when they enter it?
Their turn.
Yeah.
When they let me double check if there's any enter. I don't think there is an enter. Damage. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn there must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage from otherworldly tentacles.
Cool.
Otherworldly tentacles.
I am going to say
They're
then,
better than the worldly ones.
because these guys have a slightly odd thing in that both of them have now made it to the skeleton.
They can't see it 'cause it's
Now
dark.
I'm going to be fair and say that that's where they end their turn. So they both need to take.
Well, if they're ending, they need to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
All right, we'll roll it twice. Let me just check their
Or get
decks.
slurped and slapped.
First one. This is the one that Jeb hit last time. Fails.
Yes.
Other one also fails.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll
And
2d6 for the
shit,
first
hordes
one,
of
and then
bugs.
another 2d6 for the second. That's for the first.
For 8.
That's for the second.
Not
Acid
good.
damage.
3.
Stinky.
Yeah.
So here's what you see then. You watch these bugs undeterred. They don't even acknowledge it, don't even understand what it is. All they know is to get back to the skeleton.
Just in pure magical darkness. Yeah.
Both of them dash inside the radius of this thing. Now, can you even see into that? You can't, presumably.
No, it's magical darkness.
Well,
So it's
you-
completely.
Then you see jack shit.
They have the blinded condition actually if they're in it, which is interesting.
Nothing's happening in there.
Does that affect?
Absolutely nothing.
It's not relevant now, but I'm going to see if that affects any spell saves for the future.
In that case, you don't see shit.
Nice.
Oh dear.
I'm just going to roll a dice. Don't be alarmed.
I'm hoping that can I swing any damage on the ones that have already attached onto the skeleton?
They like melt into
Sorry,
it.
can you? What are you asking? Can you attack the skeleton? Or you want
In
me?
the sense, like,
Oh,
for the bits that have
can
already
it-
attached
can
on, will they take damage?
They take no damage.
Okay.
Let me just roll a dice. No need to be alarmed.
12d6.
That's only
It's a
slightly
high
lower.
roll. Sorry, it means it's
Don't
going
know
to
if that's
come.
good or bad.
It's going to stand up in 17 turns.
A while, like, sure.
Right. That's the end of of their turn. Ingrid, you're up.
All right, sure. Can I reach this big guy on the pillar to like my southeast?
He is kind of above you, so I don't think you can. You know what? Let's say. Yeah, you can. You know what? You can. Yes, you can.
Like
you can.
jump up.
You can jump up there. It's fine.
Okay, I've got 40 feet of movement.
Okay. Oh yeah, then you definitely can. So you want to get up into melee range, presumably.
If
On
I
with
can
the show.
flavor it cool, I want to jump up and just
Hell yeah.
axe and bring it down
What-
on him.
Oh yeah, like a jumping
Yeah,
strike. I love
like,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me.
I don't
give
have
me-
anything cool for that, but
Are you doing anything? Is it just straight attack rolls? What you got?
I'm gonna use reckless attack so I get
Okay.
advantage on my attacks, but they get advantage on attacks against me, so that's
Has-
the thing.
Has Ingrid been hit by anything yet?
Acid.
Yes, that's
Have
it.
you,
Oh,
did you
and
have any
something.
bug-based flashbacks?
Oh.
Oh my god, yeah!
The thing we always forget. I really wish I'd never fucking introduced this thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's too good. We're never gonna let
You need a post-it note in
Get away
the
with
middle
it.
of your monitor.
Mate, if I showed you what I
Yeah.
have on my actual notes, I have giant pink writing that says "Don't remember that Ingrid flashes when she gets hit." But the problem is, I don't always have my
Don't
notes
remember?
on
Oh, that's
screen.
why.
I've got
Yeah.
a tracker for the initiative. I should put it on here, maybe. Let me put something next to Ingrid's name. Flashes.
I used to have
Um,
something like
But
written on
what
my paper,
what you
but-
see is the Ankeg skittering about in a cave, eating some smaller bug. So nothing of particular use. But
Living
thank you,
his
Lorben, for
happy
keeping
life.
us honest.
Yes, they
I'm
Uh,
happier for having heard that.
Yeah, good.
Going to his bug job, coming home to his bug family.
Reckless,
Yeah.
Living his good life.
Might
reckless
get a
attack
promotion
then.
soon.
Yes,
That's
I will
right.
attack. Yeah. With
Bug
advantage, 'cause
boss
I'm
has
reckless.
really been on his ass lately.
16.
Yes, a 16 does hit.
Do you want me to roll
Yes.
my second attack?
Can
as
if you
well?
want. Yeah,
Or do you want me? Yeah, I'll just do that.
Do it.
17 hits.
17. Hooray!
So you could
Alright.
put in 2d12 plus 10 and just like roll all the dice
yeah.
at once.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah.
I forget how to do 2 dice sometimes.
Oh, you just click it
You
twice.
just double tap it.
Yeah.
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 Then you realise you clicked it too many times and it's a whole thing.
23.
3.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just usually click the dice and then I go, what do I do?
What?
Awesome. Anything else from you, Ingrid?
And that is it for me. But
Lorben.
if anybody does attack this one, since I'm like 5 feet away from it, you get advantage.
Oh yeah.
because
Hey,
my rage.
noted.
Very worth noting. Lorben, you're up.
I think at point blank range, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the bug that's right on my ass.
Okay.
Which is a save, so there's no disadvantage or anything involved. So it is going to hear a discordant melody in its mind, which requires making a DC 14 Wisdom save. I'm hoping these are not some wise ass bugs. If it fails, it's going to take 5d6 psychic damage.
Oh yes. God, I love Dissonant Whispers.
Hell yeah.
14.
It beats. It takes half damage, and it's not going to have to run away from me. So I'm going to roll 5d6. I'm going to double check that that is the correct amount to roll. Is the correct amount to roll. 5d6 coming its way.
Wait!
Oh, that's
28!
a big roll.
Nice.
3
Hell
sixes,
yeah.
2
Hell
fives.
yeah.
Fuck
Mercy.
yeah. Fuck that
Oh!
bug.
I
And
tell
then
you
half.
what.
Get him.
Oh, 14 damage.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right. It's not quite as
Still,
not quite as
man.
exciting when you got to cut it in half, but still.
That's
nice.
crazy.
That's
20,
huge for a failed spell.
28 from a
Yeah,
possible 30. Come on.
Yeah, that's mad.
I'm tempted to
So it is
give
gonna
you.
take
I'm
that.
kind of tempted to give you something for that.
I'll take inspiration if you want. If you give me a spell slot back, I'd be over the fucking moon. I tell you that much. I've used my 2.
Uh,
I'll let you ponder. What I want to do next is I'll give a pitch. What I want to do next is just run away from it, taking a reaction attack. So maybe it got disadvantage on that attack from how good that damage was.
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, very cool.
Beautiful.
How far away are you trying to run? Just as far as you can get.
If I'm
basically.
able to traverse up those things to the west of me in the same manner, like if going up a level is
that bit you can. You can't do the next one because it's blocked in.
I think I'm just going to go up the one level and
you can
maybe
get kind of there.
I think I'm going to split the difference, maybe. Yeah, about there.
Nice.
I want to kind of have line of sight on what's going on with what's going to pop out the darkness.
Yeah, and what pops out of the darkness is.
Oh, does it make the reaction attack, by the way?
Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Anchor gets a.
Assuming it wants to.
Oh,
Maybe. Oh.
2 good rolls. Rolls a 19.
Yikes.
That's its.
Wow.
Its worst roll is a 19.
So
let
that
me-
hits.
Wow.
So I'll just
Damn.
check the damage on that. Oh my lord. So
Boss!
it is going to be. You don't have any like. Okay, it's going to be. It's a big roll. Fucking hell. It's 2 types of damage, but I don't think it hugely matters because you don't have any resistances or anything that I'm aware of.
No.
Let's hope it doesn't roll as well as you. 14.
Is that all the damage?
That is the total damage.
Thank fuck. Okay, cool. If I take another one of them, I'm down, but I'm okay at the minute.
I
So
have
I
you
would
on,
have to make a concentration check here
I
to
have you on
maintain darkness.
17.
I'm on 14 after that. Oh, I had some damage originally from falling
Oh
through the
shit,
roof.
you did. My bad.
Oh yeah.
So another 3.
Thank
Turned
you.
your ankle.
So
Yeah,
I
alright.
would normally have to make a concentration check to maintain Hungers of Hadar, but because I have Jeb's permanent fucking magically infused armor, I'm going to burn one of the 4 charges to just maintain that concentration for free.
Amazing.
Alright.
Thanks very much. From the darkness, then, before we go to the top of the order, you see the enormous skeleton of Vignax rise up out of the darkness.
It
I
takes
guess-
2d6 cold damage for starting its turn there.
We'll see.
That's right.
We'll see about that on its turn.
Yeah, I have
a
feeling it might be immune.
Do you think
I might
so?
need to switch to
Although-
bludgeoning.
Because of my fucking... Let me double check. I might be able to turn that into psychic damage.
While he's checking, is Ingon's frozen corpse still attached to the?
I
top
was
of its
I
head?
was literally
I
about
was
to
wondering
say
that, yeah.
fucking comically, yes.
That's
the
crazy, like a
frozen
crown made of
block
like a little guy. Like that's fucking
is
awesome.
still
And he's like
lodged in its
half
head.
thawed out.
Now,
He'd be
Jeb,
so
you-
pissed.
Jeb, you're at the top of the order. Give me a perception check.
Yes, I will.
I feel like
Yeah,
Ingon
Cope,
would
I,
be so mad
Part of
about
my
all
alchemy was I was able to infuse him some armor like that. All right, perception +1.
I hate when the music does that. It's so intrusive.
Yeah, it's such an annoying little. Bam, bam, bam.
16.
Yeah. Right. I think what you can see, mate, is in a very meaningful sense, this is not a Remoraz.
Right.
This is not truthfully Vignax.
Yes.
What
It is extremely an animated skeleton.
It is more, yeah. It's almost like parasitic. It's like those parasites that take control
Yeah.
of a beast. But you can see
What a cool idea for an encounter.
that skin now kind of encompasses. It's still, you see bones sticking through it. It's not a complete thing. It's like a damaged sails on a ship. You know, holes everywhere, patches
Yeah.
everywhere. But there's enough sinew and flesh to reanimate the body of Vignax with
Man.
Ingon the Inquisitor still plunging his sword into its
That's
head.
so sick.
Oh no.
I will tell you
Dexterity on
now.
the damage types.
I will tell you now
I would have
that-
been able to change it to psychic, but I've had to have done it on the cast. So I didn't
Understood.
declare it. So I'm gonna say I
Fine.
didn't.
You are correct. This thing is immune to cold damage, which you now realise. I did roll initiative for it, and it rolled a 17. It will be up in the initiative after Jeb. On a 16 perception. Well, no, I've given you the goods. It's a reanimated skeleton of a Remoraz. Jeb, you're up. What you got for me?
Help!
Yeah. I'm gonna go, holy mother of shit! And I'm gonna like seeing this thing like rear up, like just horrifying thing to see.
You know that you know how like beasts in D&D have a size code to them.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Guessing
This
is
is huge. Yes.
Yeah. This is a massive thing.
The I should have mentioned the Ankeg themselves are large, but
Yeah.
I figured they were bigger than we are.
This is
big.
huge. So Jeb, what you got for me?
How far would you say that the Remoraz skeleton is from me?
Right now, that is looks to me about 40 feet.
Okay.
Eyeballing it.
I want to move forward about 10 feet.
Sure. Yeah.
Say that?
Okay.
wanna
If you're
get
a
in
better
range
target, that
to-
works for me.
I want to get in range to launch it's called Tasha's Caustic Brew
Oh yeah.
toward it. It's a stream of acid emanates from you in a line of 30 feet and 5 feet wide in a direction I choose. So it's going to be like skipping this across the ground, and as it does, it's just leaving like a big pool of this acid as it goes. Let me see. Until a creature uses this action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature, a creature covered in the acid takes 2d4 acid damage at start of each of its turns.
Very cool.
And when you cast it at spell slot second or higher, damage increases by 2d4 for each slot. So it's actually going to be 4d4 damage because I'm going to cast it at the second level.
Sweet.
And then you have the
Yes.
extra +3 from your.
And +3, that's
Same.
right. It needs to make a dex saving throw of 14.
Thank you.
Is that to half or to?
I'm reading.
Rolls a 2. In fact, it's a
Oh,
nat
well,
1.
doesn't really
Nat
matter, does it?
one.
That one.
Okay, so 44 plus
He's just
3
waking up.
coming in. Welcome to life, idiot.
Or to the real world. Jackass.
Welcome to Earth. Take 12 points of damage.
Damn. Is that max? No, I can't do maths. It's high.
It's high. It's close. It was a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. So one after the other.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
Max would have been.
So in fact, it is the
17 would have been max.
exact average damage that you would do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the +3. I didn't think about it.
And
Oh,
I'm
plus
gonna
3, yeah.
kind of over my shoulder make sure, like, I feel pretty confident Ingrid's gonna
I'm
be
fine.
okay. To be
Yep.
just because I've seen her beat so much ass. I'm going to direct. I'm gonna direct the flaming sphere onto the Rimmeraz. So I'm gonna hit it with
Yeah,
this as well.
fucking hell yeah. And what's that? A
Yeah.
dex save again, is it?
It's a dex save again. I think it's also 14.
Yep.
Has it? It hasn't had a turn yet, has it? Sorry.
Not just
No,
yet.
it
it's
has not
about
had a
to.
turn yet.
Cool.
That is a 19, so it only takes. Is it half damage from that now?
It's gonna be half of 2d6, so not a ton. But it's something.
Believe me, it's all going to help on this.
Oh yes, yeah. This thing is scary,
the,
so I'm just
give me-
throwing everything I have at it.
Give it the
So it's
beans.
gonna take 4 points of damage.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Right. 4 points, you said. Cool. Amazing. Right. The Remoraz then. It is immune to cold
I
damage.
couldn't-
It takes no cold damage from the thingy.
I couldn't move again, could I?
Oh, you've still got 20 feet of movement left if you want.
Okay, I want to kind of get out around the other side of this pillar, so I'm not in its line of sight.
So you want to go back
as
in
much as
that
I
gully.
think it has eyes.
It's a good idea.
But yeah, I do not want to be. Yeah,
that
that's
sucks
good.
for me, but it's a good idea.
Now,
I'm gonna be like, sorry, Lorben. Just take off.
on Caustic Brew, a creature takes 2d4 acid damage. Do you want to give me the 2d4 acid damage at the start of its turn?
Oh, Martin, I would love to. This is like the highest damage turn
Actually,
I think my character has
I
ever
do-
had.
To be fair, I think
Yeah.
we may have already done it. Actually, hold on a second.
could do it
Yeah,
now,
maybe.
yeah,
Fun.
yeah. Because I think you don't. Technically, you shouldn't do it on your turn. It should only be at the start of its turn. So
Okay.
I think we've done it for this turn. But
No,
I think
you're
it's-
right. Yes. Okay.
I think it's cool. Right. It's. I think in that case, what is this creature's instinct? Is it to attack or is it to try and rid itself of acid? First thing it's going to do is it's going to come fucking screeching out of the thing. It's going to get to about here.
Oh, actually, this is fine.
For its action, it is indeed going to wash off the acid. So it takes no action on this turn. It does let out an almighty shriek that just like shakes the cavern around you.
Brilliant.
And you
Got
see,
tinnitus.
that the Ankeg seem to respond to it. Now,
Oh, no.
this one right here next to, because they're up next in the initiative, this one right next to Ingrid is going to try and jump at Vignax. And in doing so, it's going to take an attack of opportunity. So let me have that from you, Ingrid.
Wait, it's jumping at it?
It's jumping at
Oh,
Vignax.
fuck, it's not getting
Jumping,
bigger.
like, over my head.
Shit.
Sorry,
Did you reckless on your
Agreed.
last attack, by the way?
I did.
Yeah,
did.
so
you
get,
still get the reckless bonus on your
Yeah.
reaction then.
Oh,
give
so I
it-
can. I don't know if
yeah.
I need it, but
Well, you
Could
might
be a
roll a
20.
crit.
yeah, I'll take the
It
credit.
ain't.
Definitely.
Yeah, give me the damage roll then.
Yes.
If you can kill it here, it would be fucking huge, to be honest.
That would be sick.
Sure would.
Oh!
Oh, that's good.
Number of HP
on.
that this thing had left, 16.
Yes.
Come on!
Massive.
Yes.
kinda,
That
like,
is
Slice it as it
huge.
jumps over me.
Oh, that's so
Fucking
sick. Just
Yeah.
two halves of it fall on either side.
Yeah,
Of the,
so
of the
exactly
Vignax
that.
sword.
You watch this thing try and dive past you, and get
you don't.
sliced in twain as it goes. Incredible. That thing is out of here. The one remaining Ankeg, which had started towards. I wonder if it's still going to do it.
I'm like, do I go after that or go after the
It
big guy?
uses it's going to use dash, and it's going to make it all the way. And as with the skitterers, this thing is going to become assimilated, and assimilates
God damn it.
into Vignax. There are now no more Ankeg on the field of play. What there is, I think the way I'm going to colour this is, I think we're going to roll to restore some HP. And I think it's going to be 2d6. Gets another 6 back.
Okay.
Cool.
Could have been
Amazing.
way worse than that.
All right. Amazing. So there's no more Ankeg on the field of play. They are all out of here. There's no more chitterers. They're out of here. Ingrid, you got the chance to do something real cool here.
Yeah. I kind of have a feeling I want to do
on,
something real
man.
cool, but I don't know if it'll work. Can I jump on it?
You are at. It's kind of
I know it's
reared
like
up.
40 feet.
It's at sort of like eye level with you. Hell yeah,
Oh,
you can
sick.
you can fucking jump on
Yes.
it. Absolutely.
This is so awesome.
It's so
I'm
cool.
buzzing. This is so sick, man.
I definitely want to jump on it and like attack it. Kind of, sort of similar to what's what's his face Ingon is doing.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I have an
Oh.
axe, so I can't really stab it, but like,
Poetry.
you know, I'm gonna slice at it.
Very cool.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Can I make that jump? Do I have to roll something for that jump?
No, you don't have to roll anything for the jump.
Okay.
However, as you touch down on the body of Remoraz, you are going to take 2d6 of cold damage.
okay.
Oh no.
It's still emitting cold. Oh wow.
Interesting.
You take 5 damage.
All right.
What
Almost half,
does
baby.
she envision? What memories does she see?
Yeah.
That
You guys are
Bitch.
great for remembering my things. Thank you.
Memory of a torch going out and it becomes cold.
You know what, Ingrid? You finally get
Yeah.
the good one. You after several attempts of seeing people walking about and going about their daily lives. You hang on. I'm gonna find.
It's like the music stopped. This is
I-
really important.
Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. This is when the game like goes black and you get a
That's the
cutscene.
same music.
Yeah.
That's the same. That's the same music. No, it's not actually. It's
I'm just
different.
seeing Ankegs like in little top hats going to business.
You see
going
through the
eyes
eyes of Vignax
Oh shit.
the quickest of flashes of it rearing up, snarling as Ingon below him, fucking wailing on him with a sword. And you see as Vignax comes down and kind of takes a breath to try and go in for a massive bite. You see Ingon leap into the air onto his head, and you just see through the eyes Ingon's feet, and then a sword, BAM! Right through the middle, and it goes blank.
So awesome.
Sick.
You've
have
made-
a splitting headache.
You've made the jump, Ingrid. Where do give me an attack roll?
yeah. I'm reckless. Wow.
And you're going to reckless? Right, I
Yeah.
just want to warn
Oh,
you.
she's gonna reckless gang.
I want to warn you before you do this. This thing hits fucking hard. You must realize that.
Yeah. I am almost at half.
But does
Maybe I'm more
Ingrid hit
reckless.
harder though?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I'll try not, and last ditch I'll do it next turn.
All right,
I
very
will not.
okay.
It will
So
be
just
safe.
give me an attack roll.
I have a way to help you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, ominous.
Sorry, I forget all of my numbers every time. Oh my god!
You will be
Really?
shocked to learn.
Roll the other one quick.
Roll
Don't
the
think
other
about
one,
it.
You will be
That one
shocked
doesn't
to
do this.
learn that an 8 does not hit.
I was 11. That's
Anything-
11?
Oh, you've got a second attack, right? Oh, well, that was
Yeah,
the
I
second
rolled an
attack.
11.
Yeah. Also does not hit, I'm afraid.
Devastating, horrible.
I used all my energy jumping at it.
Yeah.
So you now got a situation where Ingrid is riding the skeleton of Vignax. You are clinging on, Ingrid, to the icy encasing of Ingon the Inquisitor, as this thing writhes around, screaming at you as it looks at you between its. Well, I guess it's not looking at you really, but it looks like it is.
Just like
Lorben, you're up.
Yeah. This is our new
if
mount,
I
by the
was
way.
to dispel Hunger of Hadar and went onto that lower shelf again, would I be within 60 feet of the big boy?
Oh yes, you can absolutely be in 60 feet of it.
Gorgeous. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cast Create Bonfire, either underneath it, or if you'll allow it, directly onto it if it's large enough to sustain Create Bonfire.
We can do that. What
So it would take damage immediately based on a save, and then anytime it moves into it or ends its turn with it within the space of it, it would also have to make a save or take damage. Hence me trying to put the bonfire right on it to bring around with it if it's large enough, but if not, I'm happy to put it on the floor in its space.
You can cast it right on its right where it was before if you want. Like
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll put it right
Although-
there. Sorry,
Although I think
Ingrid.
Ingrid might be right next to it, but I'm happy that it will be sort of next to that. So okay,
Yeah, it's a 5-foot cube, and its head's pretty big, right?
and it takes what damage?
So it has to make a DC 14 save, or it's gonna take 2d8 fire damage.
If
it fails.
What save is it making? Sorry,
Sorry, Dex 14.
Dex 14.
Yep, and it's a save or suck.
Rolls a 15.
Oh, you're hurting me. You're hurting me.
So it takes nothing, no?
Yeah, it's save or suck, that one.
Okay,
Let me double check. Yep, succeeds or fails. I'm going to maintain concentration on that boy, and I'm going to... If I've got any movement left, I wouldn't mind being between... kind of moving towards that left bridge on the lowest level, if that makes sense.
I'll show you how
Kind of-
far you can get there.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You only had another 5, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Anything else?
No. What did we rule on the action economy for potions? Full action or bonus?
Bonus action.
I will take a potion of healing, my friend.
That's a very good idea. What's the? Give me the points.
yeah, we all have
2d4
those.
plus 2. So I'm going to take 2d4. I'm going to take 2d4 plus 2 healing.
For
I
8.
gain 8 precious fucking heal.
Yeah, not bad at all. That really.
No, very much needed.
Oh shit. Shut up.
Don't we all have 2 potions of healing on our inventory now?
I had one
have
on
one.
mine, but maybe I
Or
put
just
it in
one?
wrong.
Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, just one. Okay. It's good to remember because I just thought about it. I was like, wait, we don't have to die. We can heal ourselves.
I don't know if my 22 health is going to cut it, man.
Got to be another way. Yeah.
I think at best I'm now going to be on death saves instead of instantly dead, and that's good enough for me.
You know, that's something.
Yeah,
Can
I'll
everyone?
take it.
I'm sorry to be a pain. Can everyone just tell me what their HP is now?
29.
Mine is 38.
22.
Thank
I
you.
have 1 HP over doing more damage.
Oh no. I'm sure it'll help with that, don't worry.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Or just step in the fire.
Right, just
Fail the save on purpose. That works.
That's right.
I think you can accept the damage as like a mechanic, if I remember right.
I can take it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's actually kind of a sick image of like burning yourself on purpose just to be able to do more damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ingrid. One more time. Yours is
29.
29. Thank you. Sorry about that. Right. Cool. Up to the top of the initiative then. Jeb, sounded like you had something up your sleeve. What you got for me?
So, well, I have a question. So I have a spell called Sanctuary. That's casting time is bonus action. It is specifically listed as a bonus action.
Yeah.
And then I also have the flaming sphere, which I can, as a bonus, move. Am I able to do both of those, or do I have to pick one?
You can only do one if they're both bonus actions.
Okay, so I'd have to use a bonus to do one and then like ignore the other for this turn or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
you just have to leave that flaming sphere where it is.
Okay, which is fine. So what I want to do is when my bonus action comes, I want to use Sanctuary on Ingrid. So let me kind of.
Wait,
all right.
can't attack her on the next turn, basically, right? Or is
That's
that a
right.
save?
Well, here's what it says. You ward a creature within range. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or damaging spell must succeed on a whiz saving throw or choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Cool.
And it doesn't protect the warded creature from areas of effect, but it would be a way to basically keep it from attacking Ingrid or making it fight harder to do.
If there was no other creatures in range and it tried to attack her with like a melee attack and failed the save, it would just lose the attack.
It would either lose the attack or have to direct it somewhere else. Yeah, I think
but if there's no one else in range, then that's it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So.
And I like wrangle it away from you guys.
Yeah, which is kind of what's happening. Okay, so let's do it in the stack. So the first thing I want to do is I want to attack the critter.
The critter.
And I'm going to let me
Just
see.
a little critter.
Just a little critter.
He's just a little misunderstood.
Get on out of here. I'm going to hit it with a Ray of Sickness. Ray of Sickening greenish energy lashes out toward a creature. It needs to make a Con 14 saving throw, Martin.
Con 14.
On a hit, it takes 2d8 poison. And on a failed save, it is also poison until the end of my next turn.
What's that?
There's a ray attack for you, just look like kicking the stopper off a bottle and it just like shoots out.
Yeah. So, what was your role in that, Martino?
Well, I was going to say, because I don't roll behind a screen, I want you to see the bonus on this con save.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It still fails, though.
As he fucks it.
Yes!
Hell yeah!
Yes! That is a high bonus,
I
though. Wow.
love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be
That's so
2d8
funny.
plus 3.
Give it.
Because I'm doing some poison damage as well, so... Come on, big damage.
Oh.
11.
Pretty good.
Okay, 11. Not
bad.
amazing, but it's something. And since it failed, it will be poisoned till the end of my next turn, so it will take another chip of poison damage when that comes around. All right. The next thing I want to do as a bonus action is I do want to hit Ingrid with Sanctuary. And what that means is...
Are these two spell slots? That's my question.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's casting time as a bonus action, though.
Yeah, but
Like
you can only do one spell slot in a turn.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, though.
I'm still... Okay, I'm kind of...
It's a lot
I'm mixed
to, like,
up on what exactly
relearn.
that means.
So if you
because-
have like a cantrip that's a bonus action, you can do that and a normal spell. But if you have two spells that cost a spell slot, you can only do one of them, regardless of action economy. Like, you'd only be able to cast one of those spells.
Okay, I want to look into this more because, like, it's something that specifically shows this is a bonus action. So maybe I honor this, and I just want to make sure I'm understanding.
It's just that
it
you
properly.
can't on one turn use two spell slots. That's all. So even with an action and a bonus action, you can't use two spell slots.
Okay,
So I
so
think-
it's more like I could like hand-to-hand combat and then use
Yeah, or
Sanctuary.
you can use a cantrip.
Exactly.
So you've got Firebolt and Poison Spray and Frostbite, which you could use as a cantrip and then use a spell slot. But you can't do two spell slots.
Okay, no, that makes more sense.
It's your first and second level spells that
Gotcha,
are
yeah.
affected.
I understand now. I was misunderstanding. Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. So, I am sorry, Ingrid. I'm not able to do what I was planning on doing, but what I am going to do is I'm going to direct that flaming sphere and slam it into the
That you can do.
yes. So I'm going to slam that into the Rimmeraz.
And that is a Dex save 14.
That's right.
You got it.
Yeah, Sunborn. Thank you. I see now what I was getting hung up on. Yeah, I have it. written out a
It
different
makes
way.
it makes a 19 there. So is that half damage still? I think.
Oh, that will be half. So it's 2d6. Roll.
Oof.
So just 1 point of damage.
One
Really bad.
damage. That is
Aw,
a
man.
shame. So I decided I wanted to mix up the music a little bit. I've had enough of that one.
I appreciate it. It's
the-
fucking me off.
these hour-long tracks. Don't be shy, folks. Call for a skip if you ever want one.
It was that bam, bam, bam,
Yeah, it was annoying.
and a pure
Okay,
silence.
Jeb. Jeb, anything else from you?
I am once again going to kind of run clockwise around this pillar to get kind of out of its reach and line of sight.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Does anyone need a hard stop at the top of the hour, by the way? Because I sense we may overrun slightly.
I kind of do.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just
Don't
kill
worry.
it quicker.
See how
It'll be
things
fine.
are going. I hate to
Alright.
leave a
Well,
combat
then,
half
well,
done.
stop
but, yeah.
stop fucking around then. All right, look, we've got the shambling corpse of Vignax up here. Now, I'm gonna say, oh, Jeb, you're in trouble. So I've got to carry Ingrid with me here.
Imogen.
Close enough. Where the fuck is? What the fuck? Oh, I know.
Do I have to roll anything to balance on it?
I'm gonna say yes. Can you
Okay.
please make a dexterity save? And I'm gonna say you need to be a 12.
All right.
I'm getting chased down here.
You are
Oh
coming
no!
off. Now,
It shook you loose.
I
Bye.
do
How
high
know.
up is it?
I know that it's. Yeah, I'm gonna say you take 10 feet of falling damage as well. So that's 2d6.
Can I at all
1d6.
like take my axe and just like kind of slow my fall? Just like
Well, I'll tell you what.
Hmm.
You do. It's gonna move out of your range, so you get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna say if you
Hey!
if you
Hell yeah!
if you
Ups
hit
and
with
downs.
if you hit with the opportunity attack, I'm gonna say that you actually stay attached to it.
okay, sick.
That rules. That's so
That'd be great.
good.
That'd be great.
Come on, this would be so sick.
Yes, yes, yes.
17 hits. You are attached to the side
Real
of
Shadow Colossus hours,
Shambling
baby.
Vignax. Give me the damage roll on your attack. Now I think I also have to do some other rolls, or somebody else does.
End of the turn.
Lorben, can you give me the bonfire damage?
It has
right.
to make a save again at the end of its turn.
Okay.
In order for the bonfire damage.
There's my damage. Ooh, 13.
13 damage, amazing. Jeb, was there anything from you that I've lost track a little bit? I'm afraid.
It's at the end of my next turn. It's supposed to be poisoned again, or take poison damage again. So, but I don't think
what
that's
spell
happened
was
yet,
that?
has it?
Sorry.
Oh no, it should have. Yeah, that was
What-
from the cost.
No,
No, it wasn't the
it
cost
should-
of brew. It
it-
was
it
from
should
the
that
ray of
off.
sickness.
It was from
It was
what?
from ray of sickness.
Ray of Sickness. Thank you.
Yeah, so it needs. I'm looking at it again here.
So it's poisoned. It has the
On a
poisoned
hit, it
condition.
takes 2d8 poison damage. You must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, it's also poison until the end of your next turn. So I think
Poison gives it disadvantage.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. That's massive.
ain't that
for you
nice.
right now.
Huge.
Okay, so it doesn't do any more damage, but what it's going to do is this is what we're seeing now. Then this thing
Hell yes.
shambling along tries to shake Ingrid off the side. Ingrid, as they're falling off, fucking swings their axe, drags it down the side of it as they're coming along. This thing is kind of like almost like an S shape, kind of Cobra-esque. I think someone
Its
else.
head is on fire as well.
yeah.
It now gets a
Oh.
disadvantage on this attack roll against Jeb, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Do you want to
You're
know
hoping for a
what
one.
bonus it gets to this?
No,
Everyone
just
wants to
do
find
it. just
You
do
will,
it.
you will see it anyway.
I'll know soon enough.
Oh, it hits.
Oh,
You
It
cannot
gets-
be
Jesus
serious.
Christ.
It gets a plus 11 for a.
Jeez,
So
oh
its
fuck.
worst
Fucking
roll
That
is a
just
28.
barely beats my 14 AC, Martin. Yeah.
Um,
that's a hit, buddy. You rat bastard.
This shambling
damn.
animated thing. Now, you're lucky because it can't do what an actual Remoraz can do. All it can do is slump down on top of you with a big slam.
Oof. Just the same.
And let me just get the old
20d4.
We're just gonna we're homebrewing this. I'm gonna call it 3d8. No, you know what? I'm gonna call it 2d8 plus 3 for 12 damage.
Oh, okay.
Woof.
You can
It
weather
hurts,
that one.
but I can take it.
That is the end of its turn, however. Ingrid, you are
All
Well,
right.
at
currently...
the end of its turn, it's got to make
Oh.
a dexterity save, DC 14.
Yes. Okay, thank you. 13 fails.
It's going to take 2d8 fire damage,
Let's have it.
Let's go.
which I'm hoping is more effective
8.
against it in some way.
This thing's looking bloody. If it could look
Good.
bloody. What it actually looks like
Okay.
is just like scraps of flesh and sinew are flying off the side of this thing. Ingrid, you are... you slide down the
hang
side, make this wound in the side, and land on your feet on the floor next to it.
Cool. I was wondering if it was like hanging halfway up it or I'm on the ground, but on the ground is good. I am happy with being on the ground. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna hit it.
Give
What
it
else
the beans.
am I gonna do?
Oh, that hits.
We like
Yeah.
that.
We love. Oh,
You
I'm
can do
gonna
both. You can do
roll
both
that
attacks if
attack.
you want.
Yeah. Come on, do another one.
Do another one.
14 does not hit.
Damn it. Yeah, that's kind of crappy. Okay. That's fine. Wait, it's plus 5? Yeah.
Not great damage. Okay, cool.
Oh, God.
Right, I'm conscious of time,
Garbage.
so let's keep it
That's
moving.
it. That's it for me.
Lorben, you are up.
I'm going to get up those
Oh.
stairs.
If you guys,
good?
sorry, if you guys hit it, it's got advantage because I'm
On
my
the-
raging.
On the attack
Fuck yeah.
roll, yeah?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
So
going to
advantage
get as
hits.
far as
Okay.
up those stairs as I need to in order to get line of sight, and I'm going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, baby. We
yeah.
haven't heard enough
Sick.
Eldritch Blast out of this man.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's have the attack roll, please.
So that is with advantage with a +6 bonus.
Whoa!
19?
Nice.
Certainly hits.
Hell yeah. That is 1d10 plus 3, and I'm gonna, for
Come on.
style points only, I'm gonna use the pushback to push it I think 10 feet away?
Would that work on a huge thing?
Probably not. Let me double check. It might be up
yeah,
to
fair
large. It
pushed
is has to be large or smaller, so it will not work.
Okay,
I can
cool.
say I tried for flavor, but yeah, it won't do anything.
Nice.
Eldritch Blast smashes this thing in the side of the head. Back to the top of the initiative, Jeb.
Right. I'm going to. Yeah. You know what? Firebolt. Cantrip. Just right in its fucking face.
Yeah. Give me the spell attack.
The spell
If
attack.
you're
Right.
if you're in melee range, you'll
And-
get disadvantage, so it'll just be a straight roll with the buff from Ingrid.
Yes.
Oh right. Okay. Yes.
So
alright,
yeah,
so
no
this'll be
advantage, just a straight roll.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. No advantage.
18 to hit.
It
Hell yeah.
hits.
Sick. All right, and that is 2d10. Wow.
Oh,
Make
I've got
it-
2 fucking
Nice.
rays on my Eldritch Blast. I forgot about that.
Oh, hit it
All right.
again.
Give me
While I'm
give me
rolling
the-
my damage.
yeah, give me the second
Jesus,
one.
sorry. That'll be
Yeah.
with advantage on a +6 again. So they roll separate attacks, and then that'll
yes.
be
17
1d10
hits.
plus 3. That'll be 12 more
12.
damage from me.
Nice.
Here comes the damage
Jeb.
from mine.
11.
11.
Nice.
We're stacking, baby.
Jeb,
Go, 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 go.
how do you want to do it?
Fuck yes!
Go,
All right.
Jeb,
This thing,
go.
it just
Spare.
slams down on me, and like I kind of get up and I see like these 2 Eldritch Bash like goong goong, and as it reels to the side, as it comes back up, I just kind of take like a step back and almost like a baseball throw, just like right in its fucking face, and fire just like envelops it, burning all of the things off as they like fall and writhe and die, and it just crumbles in a pile of bones.
The last turn that we just saw, with this thing like screaming and going fucking roaming through this thing, screeching, shaking the chasm, shakes off Ingrid, who slides down, makes an attack, slides down the thing, fucking lands on. Jeb takes a slam attack. Ingrid fucking smashes this thing in the side. Lorben comes flying up the stairs. Whoa, boom, boom, 2 Eldritch blasts. Jeb, what was even your attack, Jeb? Oh, firebolt. Jeb, you just like look this thing dead in the eyes. Firebolt right in the fucking nose. And sure enough, this shambling corpse drops to the ground. As it does so, the figure encased in ice of Ingon Quillas becomes dislodged and is thrown across the ground, smashed. The ice shatters, partially shatters, leaving the mostly uncovered, preserved body, armor, and weapon of Ingon the Inquisitor. Because of time constraints,
man,
as you watch this thing slam to the ground, the sinew and flesh that remains on the side of it goes inert. I think this is one that we will pick up next time, and that is where we will leave things today.
Good.
I reckon that's by far the best combat we've ever done so far.
Holy shit, dude. That was so awesome. Every part of that was amazing.